LCG hacking showcase.
Yes.
Okay.
So LCG, for anyone that is completely unfamiliar with the terminologies that we're going to use, LCG hacking is basically some math stuff. Matthew is good at that. We have the expert here in voice chat, so if we have any questions, we can direct them to the expert. And I am personally not having no clue what's going on behind the math. Okay, so I guess we can start the showcase the second everyone has logged in.
I think everyone's in. I think.
Apparently, Smokey can't log in.
Oh, wait. Oh.
So.
Wait. Oh,
my stream, if you're wondering who are all these people I often talk about and say I have powerful friends and they know all this crazy stuff. Here, on the server list, you can see pretty much, there's a lot of them here. The crazy people that really find out the hardcore stuff. Because a lot of people always have questions, how do you find stuff out like that? Well, we have some professors here, we have some doctors, we have some engineers, we have coders, I mean, there's all kinds of craziness, and computer science, and that leads to stuff like that. But this is not Minecraft stuff, people would really do, like we wouldn't build this on the Hermitcraft server, but this is the absolute high-end, far-out craziness in Minecraft, tech Minecraft at its finest. Hopefully it works now, man. If this fails, it will look like complete.
I'm going to build this in survival after this.
You do?
Like, yeah, like, legit. This is getting built on Bismuth, whether they like it or not.
Like it or not.
This looks insane.
So
sorry. Yeah.
So
I guess I could introduce what this machine is supposed to do.
Yes.
Is there anyone that haven't logged in yet? Because if there is anyone that is actually going to spawn right now, that can cause issues. So if there is no one that...
I'm not in. I don't have the version 1.12 right now.
Oh my God.
Okay. I guess we have to still wait for a couple other people to log in.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'll just introduce the whole farming concept.
Yep.
Okay. So I guess people that are trying to log in, just give in Hoyt, and then you will be teleported to the showcase area. So what we're about to see here is actually not that impressive that it's been shown before. This is an RNG machine. But what is special about this machine is that if you think about RNG as RNG machine is basically taking the randomness and just making it completely deterministic. And what that means is that you can make anything that isn't supposed to repeat, you can make it repeat so that you can get the same mob repeating and just spawning over and over. And then we're going to take it one step further, and we're going to apply the world RNG and make it focus the randomness even further, so we can go down to the random ticks as well. And that is like a lens on top of a lens, so that makes it even more powerful than what we saw before. So if there is any people that are familiar with RNG hacking, it's pretty much all powered mob farms, but we're going to take it to the randomness and just apply it to random ticks as well. So what you actually can see here on the sign, this is an RNG machine. So we're going to turn it on from here. And currently there is a couple of people that are still joining the server, and they can break the server.
Well, they'll break the server. They'll break through RNG machine.
Yeah, the whole thing will break, yeah.
Yeah.
So for the showcase, anyone that haven't logged into the server yet?
Yeah, just watch on stream.
Yeah.
The whitelist is going up in 3.
There's just really important thing
2, 1.
that anyone.
Well, Jamie Fox can watch on stream for this one. He can join the next one.
Okay, yeah. So for anyone that is here on the server, there is one really important thing. And this is a weird bug that exists in Minecraft. When you cross chunk borders, even in spectator mode, you can manipulate the random ticks. So for anyone that is here, don't fly outside of the chunk border that you're inside of. So if you're standing inside of a chunk border, don't cross it. Just stay inside of it. Otherwise, you're going to ruin the machine and change the showcase, like the effect of the showcase. So just stand still. Okay, so I guess we can start the machine.
Yeah. Let's start the RNG grid first. So that fires an instant line to spawn that hopefully works.
And if you guys are watching, you can just open your
Yeah.
debug tool.
Yeah, if you've got Carpet Client, press F6 and click Start, and you will see hopefully stuff. And
Yeah, you need to click Start as well. Yeah.
Have we ever tested Trunk Debug Tool with this many people?
no, but at least you remove the null pointer exception.
We know that there's going to at least be some people that will see.
Wait,
Oh god.
what?
I remember the first time we tested it with multiplayer was when we were trying to demonstrate it to Rock and it didn't crash.
Oh yeah, that was
Hey, at least it didn't crash survival 4 times in a row because someone tried to turn it on.
Okay, so we're about to see some craziness happening here.
Did the RNG machine? I
People
can't
are
see
warming
still
up.
flying around.
Oh wow! Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Right. So
Oh,
yeah, and it won't work.
Oh, there we go.
Jeez.
What the?
That's insane.
That's quite bad.
What?
Holy shit.
Cap turn on the one block.
Kill him,
Oh.
kill him! Okay, that's a really bad idea.
There we are.
So,
The RNG grid survived me loading it. What the hell? Nice.
what?
I don't know.
That's just insane.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of talk, and now there is the okay in my mind. What is going on here?
Okay, let me just
Well,
scramble
yeah.
it.
Gaming's going on here.
So what we're seeing here is just completely scrambled RNG. RNG calls are happening everywhere inside of this. Oh my god, it's so loud. It's happening. The mobs are spawning everywhere. But by just removing this block, we're focusing the mobs to spawn in a very specific location. And if I go back into creative, now the mobs have been focused into just 2 lines. So we're not just spawning the mobs, we're spawning them in specific locations within this chunk. So we're not just focusing the mob spawning algorithm, we're also forcing them to spawn in specific locations.
So one little thing, people maybe think, okay, this is some command block stuff. No, you have to understand, this is actually done with the game mechanics.
Yep.
And it's a real thing. You can do this in the game without command blocks or any trickery. I hope people understand it. This is we could build this on the Hermitcraft.
Yeah, you couldn't. This doesn't work in 13 because they
but
This is
but you
just
know what?
insane.
On a normal
blame
server.
Mojang.
Yeah, if you guys want to see more prettier stuff, just click /C.
What?
Oh god, this might be
and
bad.
you-
This might be bad. This is really bad.
Yeah. We have to remove the torches though. The torches.
Okay. Nothing happens from /C.
No, I guess
Oh no, you need Carpet Client, I think, for that. Okay, there we go. Now it works. Okay. Now it's going.
This
Go
might
look
crash
down
the
there.
server. That's the problem.
Kill it before it's too late.
No, this is
Taking
intense.
over.
Oh god, wait.
Oh
once-
my
Oh
god.
wow.
No,
Don't tell me aggro chains are lag dependent. That'd be super sad.
what they're doing is just walking into their death.
Yeah.
The piggy is dying, and then the pig.
Oh crap! Done the XP can in command blocks. There we go. There we go.
The XP is dropping.
Oh crap!
Save us.
There we go. It's fine.
This is a doomsday. Holy heck.
Look all the babies down here.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So if you want to talk about a fast XP farm, stand there with 50 players and try to suck it up and see if it works.
Best chicken
All the
farm.
hype for one chicken farm.
Stream's a bit laggy. No, it's not the stream. What I'm seeing on screen is also a bit choppy. That is just, yeah.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I've only got 80 FPS. Quite a lot of bad things going on.
Hey, this is Theo. Somebody whitelist me?
You're a little close to your
Sorry,
mic.
If you-
Sorry, Theo, you
You
have to.
can't log in right now.
Yeah, you. I don't know.
Oh.
Do you want to see what happens if you log something for the RNG running?
Well, I'm watching on
Oh,
Twitch
yeah.
anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
so that's probably good enough.
Okay. You can come to the next one.
That's what I
Like,
used to do.
next one.
So this is basically an everything file. Food, vendors.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's the fastest chicken cooker. Fastest chicken cooker, by the way.
Is it really 13k entities?
So, it's
Hmm.
is something going.
Looks
I
like
don't know.
1400 to me.
Yeah, it's proper. Yeah, I don't quite know what we've done why it does that, but yeah. Oh,
Yeah, but I should just mention though that this is actually this particular thing that is happening right now is that two chicken jockeys spawning in the same subchunk, and to find this particular seed, Captain was actually able to find this seed by actually GPU hacking, or he not hacking, but he actually brute forced the whole seed space in Minecraft to find this particular double jockey in the same subchunk. There's apparently not that many seeds that have this. So it's a really rare find. And if you have
20.
Yeah, just 20.
World seed. So a bit more explanation. So the jockeys are spawning due to the portals being random ticked. When a portal gets random ticked, it makes some world RNG calls that decide if it should spawn a jockey or not, or a pigman. And that's what world RNG is for. It's to make these pigmen always spawn. And the other bit of the setup, which is basically 4 torches, makes the random ticks always be in the same rows. So we just get 2 lines of them.
So maybe XCOM, can we turn it off and maybe fly over to the grid and show people what it actually takes to make this, or is it?
Yeah, sure. We can show the RNG grid. Game mode 1.
So if you guys follow along this line, this is an instant wire, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and of course
It's
this
a little
needs.
about time for this thing to
Oh wow,
stop.
this is
Oh,
quite a
it
large
takes a while to turn
perimeter
off.
too.
This needs
yeah, we just use film.
this needs a chunk loading grid and things and so on. And then pretty much what you do is you load a certain area in the world, and pretty much that's, to say it really simple. But yeah, you can see this. As you can see, there is lines going out into certain chunks. If I turn on a 3G, you would see, look, these lines, right, they reach into certain chunks or go to chunk borders. And yeah, by loading them in a specific way, I mean, I don't want to go too much into details, I guess, but you see, it's not that big. So you can see, look, literally, this is what. Okay, and you need the
1,200
specific.
chunks. 1,200. It's 1,200 chunks long.
Yeah.
Which is 900 on each of the arms. There's
Yeah.
900 chunks on each of the arms, and then I don't know, someone like other ones that we use, like the
Oh,
Orbital
nice.
stuff.
Yeah. But this is pretty much how you do it. So you force the game to load certain chunks, and then you can force the game to do crazy stuff. Like you just saw, like literally force the game, okay, you spawn everything here, or other things we mentioned before, that you can manipulate ore drops and other stuff. Yeah.
Okay, to point out again, forcing the chicken jockey is the actually really hard part in this whole thing, right?
Yeah, the chicken jockeys are the rarest part for the wild seed because they're super unlikely. It's a 3 out of 2,000 chance to spawn a pigman. Then there's a 5% chance that pigman is a baby, and there's another 5% chance that baby is a jockey.
Mhm.
So even with the entire seed space, which is 2 to the 48, there was only 20 examples of getting 2 of those in the same chunk.
Wow.
Yeah, tell
2
Ray
to
about
48,
it.
by the way, is about 200 trillion.
Now,
Ray is the collector of
Sounds like a
rare
lot,
mobs.
now get a left-handed one.
Dude,
We
Ray,
can
I
do
wonder,
left-handed.
there is left-handed zombies, right?
Yeah, we can do
Yes.
left-handed as well. It does make a cool.
I need one, man. I built this mirror. I built this mirror on the Hermitcraft server, and the only thing that really annoys me, it's holding the sword in the wrong side mirror-wise, and I need a left-handed zombie. How high is the chance to find one?
Oh, that's actually entity RNG. The left.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah, 1 in 20 gets it.
Oh, okay.
That's not too bad.
That's cool.
1 in 20. Okay, it's actually doable.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Is there anything else you had built up, XCOM? There's more stuff, right?
This is the appetizer. So
Yes.
this is just to explain what we did to find the focusing the world random and then focusing the LCG within the world random. And now we're going to the main the main
The
course.
main course. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
So-
thought we were
All right.
going to talk a bit about the RNG grid and some of the stuff we encountered when we were making it.
Oh
So, I mean,
yeah,
I suppose it's sort of a very simple
I
grid.
guess we could talk about it too.
There's basically this exact grid on Dugged for their ore RNG, which is we just took that grid that XCOM made for them and modified it a little. So we have to, during a tick, things happen in certain orders, and random ticks happen. Crap. When do they happen next? You explain.
Right after tile ticks.
Yeah, they happen right after tile ticks, and repeaters power on with tile ticks, which is useful because it means that we can set the RNG right before the portals get random ticked, and that's why we're using repeaters here to load the chunks, and the And
Yeah,
the
this
other
is different than chest loading.
Sometimes,
chest loaders that you normally use load in tile entity phase, and that's what you need for like player RNG, mob RNG, that sort of stuff.
you know, sometimes there is these streams or YouTube videos where people say, okay, I just watched it and everybody watching it just got 5% more stupid. Right here, it's different. Everybody watching in stream right now got 5% more smart just by listening to you. Thank me later, viewers. Free education. It works.
Well, in 1.12, there's a really nasty bug we encountered called the Anvil Chunk bug. Theosip, I'm not sure if he's here right now. If he is, hey Theo, fixed it in Carpet, but we aren't actually using that fix. The bug is basically that if a chunk gets unloaded, is meant to be unloaded after the autosave, but it doesn't get written to disk fast enough, an old version of that chunk gets loaded. And when we used the old version of this grid, which had toggle wire rather than pulse wire, that would cause the grid to randomly fail in the middle somewhere, and we couldn't work out what it was until XCOM remembered this bug from like, I don't even know how long ago they found it. So we had to change the design. Yeah, we had to change the design of the grid so that it wouldn't break due to Minecraft not saving chunks of disk properly.
You know, the funny thing is, now you guys see one-to-one what the Mojangsters are up against. You know, when it comes to coding and doing stuff, you know, do you think they have an easy stand? No, man. This is like a symposium of Mensa or something in Minecraft. Maybe there's a word for it.
There's a reason it's called monkeys.
Yes, monkeys.
Although,
Monkeys. They're the you know, the monkeys are pretty much the Illuminati of the Minecraft
We
community.
are the bottom of
you
the
know?
food chain.
The NWO.
Should we swap servers?
Yeah, let's swap servers to show
Okay.
the sort of.
Okay, now
Server limit, by the way, because people couldn't log on.
Really? Oh my god! Seriously, we have 100 people. Okay.
No, it's only 42. Alright, so XCOM sent out the second IP. I'll go get the other server ready, I guess.
yes,
I can't,
the other
I guess.
IP, okay.
Yeah,
What? I need to
I think
quickly
Smokey, Doc, you already have
black
that.
screen. Oh, is that the one I was on?
Yeah, the one that I told you it was the wrong one, because it was the wrong one.
Did it end on 6.6 or what? Right? Or
It's
was
9-9,
yeah.
I think.
No,
9.9?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll go over to the.
Yeah, same
Gonna
IP,
be a little
different
bit of spoilers for stream.
What,
Wait,
9.9?
for me too.
6.6 or 9. I
see.
can just disconnect and check.
Okay. No, this is bad place.
Yeah, 9999.
Who's at spawn? I can teleport to spawn.
Dawn.
Is there anything at spawn or anyone at spawn rather? I'm at. I'm
Be
at
right
Perry.
back to
Okay.
the picture. I just needed to hide the IP, guys. So here we go. Now we're on this server we were before,
Hey, Smokey.
which I called Bizarro
Oh man,
World.
why are there zombies here?
Is
And
this
why is it
IP
night?
in the announcements as well?
It's the
no,
same IP
right,
rate,
it's the same
just
IP,
with
yeah, different port. 99 instead of 88
Okay.
at the end.
oh, okay.
Whoops.
Can we make it day? Or would it
I don't know. I
press?
quite like how it looks at night, but sure.
Okay, oh no, just
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Just RNG it to make it day.
Oh yeah. Oh no, crap! It needs to be night for the Yeah, it needs to be night
Yeah.
at some point for this.
Okay, yeah, then do night. I was just not sure
Night.
because somebody said they had zombies spawning or whatever. Or I don't want
Well.
Did
creeper to
everyone get
spawn.
creative mode?
Oh my god! Wait, who just set everything to creative mode?
Me? Oops,
Whoops.
that's not good.
Oh look, it's Comet. And the Pingu. And all the other people I know.
Bingo!
Somebody was blown up by creeper.
Yeah, we
Oh
removed
my.
mob briefing just in case.
Okay.
Yeah,
Smokey's in the house. Ben.
but literally everything. Oh wow! Oh Taffler, hey, you've got a lot of pictures.
Oh, it's a
Uh, Can you go to?
So-
Can you go there and set the alts, the 4 alts? Alex,
Yeah, the alts are in.
Oh, did you just do everyone?
No, I just did the alts.
Wait, did everyone went into spectator mode?
Yeah, that's fine. They can all be in spectator. It doesn't change.
Not the fake player.
The fake players are in spectator, dude. Don't worry.
Not APOC.
Oh crap! Oh
Oops.
my god!
Oh my god! No. Okay, this is bad. Everyone needs to log off the server.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, right. So why?
Just ban everyone.
Yeah, why is Cap allowed
Okay.
access to commands again?
That's super bad.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, everyone needs to relog.
Sounds
That's
like I
super-
missed something.
Should we relog or just everyone leave and
Everyone
come
needs to
back?
disconnect until I say it's okay to come back.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but maybe a
Basically,
black
we had
hole
something-
was created right now.
Yeah.
So if the world ends, I was not there. I have nothing to do
I guess-
with it.
okay,
I'm just
I guess-
invited.
No, wait. We could do this if everyone follows the instructions to the letter.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work.
No. Wait, no, XCOM. What we can do is
Yeah?
we can have everyone in game mode 3. They all spectate you or me or Cap, who does the setup.
Yep.
And it
Or you could
works.
just load a backup.
No, the
No,
problem
no,
is this
no,
is something
no,
that
this
you
is,
can't do when you're loading it back up. This is
yeah,
only done because of.
Yeah, this is some really quite unstable stuff.
Okay, what do we do now?
The
We stay
Classic
off.
XCOM thing. If
No,
you
everyone
move
just
the
log
plates-
back in. Just log back
Sounds
in.
pretty crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is going to. But everyone have to follow the instructions down to the letter. This
Oh,
is
I also have
really
to, I also
weird.
have to, I also have to kill
Okay,
8
no
of them,
worries.
right?
Let's
we just
all
spectate you?
XCOM.
Yeah.
I kicked
Okay.
8 Right.
Yeah, perfect.
XCOM.
I'm still in creative mode, by the way.
Just kill all the Alexis.
Oh, okay. Kill.
There is a command block that kills all the alts.
Okay. It's in the middle, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
just kill players.
This is a headache. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying, chat. That's what I go through on a daily basis. Do you know what it is? How to hang out with XCOM gives you a headache.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
Right. Player
You
mining.
think you have a bad doc?
Kill all. There we go. Maybe
Um,
all dead.
we just
Smoky
could
Doc.
switch to creative.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone, I'm just gonna put everyone into game mode 3.
Oh, wow, Doc, you have a cape. Nice. Didn't know that.
Okay.
Thank you.
And everyone can just spectate me.
I'm having
yeah.
trouble connecting.
Wait.
You're having trouble connecting because we're ruining the server.
That's a lot of spectators.
Yeah.
What, in your face? Like spectate
Just spectate me because this
Yeah.
part we all have to be in the exact same place or this doesn't work.
Yeah.
You
Are we
think
sure
that's
that
gonna work with like 1 million people on?
Probably.
I already see 3 standing there. What are
Maybe
you doing?
just kick everyone who doesn't
Nerd
spectate.
herder,
No,
especially
what?
you.
By
Look,
the way, F3G is broken when spectating.
Oh, yeah.
Someone write the bug report.
There is
We did.
someone that still is at spawn. Okay, there we go.
this is not
Okay,
gonna
is
happen.
Maybe I
everyone-
can use a test for command to see if anyone is still in the wrong.
Is, wait.
I see nerd herder flying about. Look
There are
at
4 people in spawn.
yeah. Left click
Come on,
on
guys.
XCOM.
Come
Left
on,
click
guys,
on
it's not
XCOM.
that hard.
Left click on
Left
XCOM.
click on XCOM.
Cap,
XCOM, stay
especially you.
still.
I'll just
Yeah.
stand
He,
still.
he keeps moving. How can he?
Sorry.
Yeah, he's a nervous
Sorry.
wreck. He's a nervous wreck. Can you see?
You have to aim properly.
Okay, Cap.
Okay. Cap
Yeah,
goes.
you too.
Cap goes back as well. Oh, land mining.
Yes.
Go.
Are we all in?
It looks pretty good.
All right.
Seems like
Unbelievable. Look at that compliance. 50,000 people in one head. You hear
This
voices?
is absolutely perfect.
hear voices, XCOM?
I think I'm starting to go crazy.
Kill.
New level up.
Everyone's going crazy.
Thank you for training Deutsche Bahn.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we lost.
seriously,
We
that
lost
was
Newt.
all-
What happened?
Mythical
I can't
Pingu got
teleport.
lost.
You did. I'm somewhere.
Yeah, you're at the RNG machine. What have you done?
Did anyone not follow me?
No.
Wait a
I'm
second.
still in
Can
you.
you teleport with everyone spectating you?
I'm still
Yes.
Did I need to be whitelisted?
Oh,
no, it's saying
sorry.
that I-
Whitelist off. There we go. My bad.
Yeah, let more people on. Who cares?
Hey, it
Okay.
can't
What
break
could
anymore.
possibly go wrong?
What?
This is the worst thing that can happen right now.
XCOM, just get the coordinates from the command block.
He's a shadow.
Sky, are you in XCOM's head? You have to be in XCOM's head, Sky. You have to spectate him. You cannot be anywhere else.
Okay,
Yeah.
is everyone here?
Yeah.
Is there anyone that is not spectating me?
Is there a way to check it? Like,
Well, are you
Well, what are
currently
you
being
seeing?
moved around?
No, seems to be good. Everyone is here.
Test
Okay.
and ERM equals
Now
1.
there is one person that still isn't here.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Matt. God's sake, Matt, keep it.
You guys just don't press shift, okay?
Oh yeah, just don't
Hey,
crouch.
spectate
Just
me.
do not crouch.
Oh, there is another. Okay. Perfect.
Is
Good.
everyone here? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Now,
Oh,
press
maybe-
the correct button this time.
There's probably the most people ever spectating one single person.
someone like,
You guys.
Oh,
Okay, everybody, hands off.
Alright, XCOM, go do.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the coordinates.
all right.
Okay, we're going to first go to the RNG machine, and I'm gonna just quickly explain what's going on here. We have the same RNG machine, and it's the same setup. Nothing has been nothing is different from this RNG machine from the previous one we just saw in the previous world. The difference is just that there's echo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the difference with this new server. All of a sudden we got echo in this.
yeah.
Who's the echo guy? Fix your shit.
Yeah, please stop echo. Okay, so there's one difference between this RNG machine. Oh my god, echo!
Oh, it's Vacui. It's
Let's
Vacui.
see
Right.
if it is.
I mean,
Somebody
I
just
mean,
server mute him.
Mute lights.
No, just listen.
I would say
Oh, sorry.
There's too many people, I can't see who they are.
Yeah, it's Vacui who was doing it.
Okay, all good. Okay, so the difference between this RNG machine and the previous one is that there is no connection to the turn-on machine here. There is some machine here that is the receiver end of something that was just discovered just a couple of weeks ago. It's a wireless redstone device, and it's going to detect. It's pretty much the receiver end of an EMP device. And we're going to go to the machine now, and we're going to look at the perimeter and turn on this RNG machine remotely. So I'm going to teleport there, and hopefully, I'm not sure if this is going to work. I've never actually tested to teleport with all the all the spectators. So let's just hope it works, okay? Ooh, here we go.
So wireless redstone here, first of all. It has unlimited range.
I didn't get
Did this work?
I haven't moved.
But not yet. we will
I'm
see.
seeing Chuck.
I think that's a lag.
Don't
Oh,
panic.
right, no, crouch. No,
It
just
will
crouch.
happen.
Just crouch and you come out to XCOM.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Everyone crouch and then you'll just be at the perimeter.
Yeah. Crouch
Not
and get
blind
back
spot.
into his head.
Yeah.
Get into his head.
Oh man, sounds scary.
I'm
don't-
stuck in the world. I have blue
Crouch.
now.
Yeah, crouch
Crouch.
and respectate XCOM.
Oh, okay.
XCOM don't know.
Yeah. Crouch, sneak. By default shift key.
Okay, is
This
everyone here?
place even looks cool.
I am not.
Well, too bad.
Okay, so
I'm stuck at the RNG machine still.
Press
You need to shift, man. How do you fly down in creative? What the hell? Do you play this
Yeah.
game?
Oh, there we go. It's left shift.
Oh, right.
one of the two.
Spectating XCOM.
okay, perfect.
Nice.
Is everyone
Nice.
here?
Use the test for command.
Oh yeah, no, but that might not work
Why would it work?
because if they're still technically spectating him, but then it wouldn't matter anyway.
Okay, I'm assuming everyone is here because the chunk debug tool says so. I'm gonna move around. Please, if anyone that is not spectating, please do so because there is going to be something that is going to happen now that requires your absolute attention. We need to all do this together. Otherwise, this is not going to work. So it's really
Oh
important.
god.
We're going to take this minecart ride, and hopefully no one have forgot to spectate. So here we go.
Yeah.
So we're going to turn on the machine. There's going to be many things happening, so I'm just going to turn it on and just start talking. So the first thing we're going to do is to detect the autosave, because we're going to load a sequence of chunks in the distance, and we're going to desync the AI of 2 pigment. And this is something that Mango showed in his video. But we're going to do it reliably. We're going to use redstone, and it's going to be absolutely reliable. So the signal is now coming towards us. The reason we are taking this minecart ride, and the reason we actually teleport to that location, is because we're going to manipulate the indexes that you see. There's a bunch of numbers here, and they're changing as we're actually moving towards the perimeter. We're changing the indexes so that we manipulate and get the correct chunk indexing, so that we place the correct random ticking chunk in the inside of the spawn, inside of this perimeter. And all around us is a bunch of devices that's going to manipulate the RNG that we saw in the previous area. But we're going to manipulate it a level deeper than just redstone RNG. We're going to use 2 different phases. That's a lot of talk. That's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo talk.
I feel so epic right now.
Oh, Orneris, you broke it!
Ban Orneris.
Who did this? Kill this person.
GG.
It's okay, it's okay.
I can't believe this.
Oh man, Orneris joined at the wrong moment.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
it's all good, it's all good. I think we're good.
Ugh.
So,
Wireless on. Hey, no, XCOM will be fine because
I think
he's
it's fine, okay.
no, because his chunk map entry will be after yours, so it's all good.
yeah, it's okay.
Nice.
So
Either way,
we're
it's
going
still banned.
towards the perimeter. We're going to see if we all did the correct thing in the correct time. And we're going to get the correct indexing.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like everything seems to be fine. Oh, this is perfect. This
okay.
is perfect.
It
So
doesn't
we
work
got
anymore,
here.
Maurice.
No, it actually works.
Stay in his head and don't move.
So you see that if you guys look at the stream, or if anyone else here is looking at
the graphic
chunk.
point overlay doesn't work when you're spectating someone.
Oh, okay. You guys can
Yeah.
actually exit my head now and just fly around.
Well, no, XCOM, wait,
Okay.
don't. XCOM, go to the AFK spot and spawn a fake player.
There we go.
Oh yeah, perfect. There we go.
We're spawning a bunch of alts so that you can actually move around in spectator mode. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah.
This device is extremely sensitive, and it's requiring for one person to just move around just a couple of blocks, and it breaks the whole machine. So it's a hypersensitive machine that requires everyone to just stand absolutely still if we didn't have the alts. But because we can spawn in a bunch of alts and put them into spectator mode, therefore we can actually fly around without any issues. So now we have the alt in position, and all around us here is a bunch of pillars. And it might look like decoration, but it's actually not decoration. There is an actual reason behind all of this. And I'll leave this device that is at the center of this whole contraption. This is something that Kelly worked on. I'll leave the explanation to Kelly so that you can understand what's going on in this perimeter.
Okay,
Good luck.
so... Oh, God. Right, so this device, we're detecting when random ticks happen in these columns of redstone ore. They've all got armor stands inside them to make them instantly turn back on when they get random ticked. That's something Cap showed me. Pretty useful. So when you get random ticked, it a signal comes out, toggles this observer, which activates this bud. Oh yeah, Pingu, do that. There you go, Pingu. And we're trying to detect one specific position in the random tick loop. And if we detect that position, all 3 of these columns will fire at the same time. So I'm so bad at talking, sorry. And to make sure that we only detect when they all fire at exactly the same time, we're using this thing here, this sends 1 block update. And this redstone block's only extended for 1 game tick. So they all need to extend in the same game tick for it to activate this observer, which then pushes this snow block over and locks the random ticks into place. Because the random ticks are on a loop. And currently we're random ticking a number of subjects to shift every time it goes around per game tick. But if we move this block, then it won't be shifting anymore, because the number of random ticking subchunks will be correct. Oh yeah, XCOM unban or erase yourself. I'm explaining.
Only second gen back.
Once we have, and this like observer and comparator thing, I don't know. This is something that I just found whilst experimenting. I was like, no one knew what it was, but apparently Myron explained this 3 years ago. So Myron's a god. It sends one block update, but only if a comparator is like this, because of something to do with the comparator sending block updates before it gets powered. So always leave your comparators in subtraction mode for slightly less lag. And,
I guess I dumb it down because people are asking me in stream what is going on. This is basically a detector for the LCG hacking we just showed previously in a previous area.
Can you say real quick what LCG stands for again?
Linear congruential generator. It's a
type of a random number generator.
Yeah.
So if you imagine that RNG is like the quantum realm of Minecraft, LCG is the fundamentals of RNG. So it's the string theory of RNG. Like it's a one level.
Okay.
Kind of.
Interesting way to put it.
This RNG is based on LCGs.
Well, not all RNGs.
It's a really quick way to generate random numbers, but it's not a very secure way. Let's just put it that way.
Which is why we can do this, because it's got a really short period before it generates the same number again.
So we're waiting for all the 3 butts here to pretty much trigger at the exact same time, so we lock the RNG in place pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, they trigger at the same time, and it moves this snow block, which locks the RNG.
How long? Oh, is it already happened? Did it already happen?
It's not already happened though, because the
that's what I'm saying.
the machine's forced off. So I guess I'll turn the machine on now.
No, we have to explain the other stuff as well. And
okay.
I guess Cap
So-
actually first.
Okay, we're right here. So to make it for my viewers that are, definitely saying, okay, what did they say? Okay, now I get it. This is insane. So pretty much, this is a detector detects a certain game state. The RNG, you can imagine it runs on a loop, right? And it tries out the random generation all the time. And then at a certain position, we catch a state we want. And if that is the case, this thing will go like clock and be locked in place. And then we are sitting pretty much here. And from here on out, other stuff happens, right? And that is.
Yeah, you got that right.
Can you explain real quick why you use snow blocks?
Because they random tick. They random tick.
Because if you don't know that snow blocks random tick, makes no sense.
Oh, right, yeah. So we're using snow blocks because they're one of the few blocks that random ticks and doesn't call world RNG when it gets random ticked.
Wait, did orneries not get unbanned?
You should unban it.
No, is it the same for the redstone, or also doesn't call red world RNG?
The point is, we're trying to lock a certain state of the game in place. And why are we trying to do this?
Okay, so
what happens afterwards?
That's the rest of the farm here.
Yeah,
so
that's what you're gonna see.
Okay, let's just move this on a little bit faster because I think we were confusing everyone. So here is a very fancy ice farm. It appears to also be the fastest in the world right now.
This is the fastest ice farm.
Yes, and it's
This
very
is faster.
big.
You know the big one I built on SciCraft? It's like an entire perimeter. Yeah, this is faster. And we're only using 6 ice generation spots for that. You can get more if you want to use a cheaty client that mines faster than normal.
No, this is currently faster than any person can actually mine currently.
Yeah.
But
okay.
We're actually not using one of the ice spots. It's right next to the beacon. And we could actually use that and we can go up to something like 80 or 90 something. 90K.
Yeah, we can get a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so you use this device. So let me just wrap it up. So you use this device to lock the snow ice generation in place so that we get snow ice in the same location. You couldn't do this. And we use both the RNG and the LCG hacking to figure out exactly where to focus the ice generation. It's happening in specific locations. And without that device, the ice generation would happen randomly.
For dramatic purposes, it would probably be next time better to blow people's minds in the beginning and then go into the nano universe.
Yeah.
Oh, we can actually do that.
Oh yeah. Should I just turn the machine on now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
So this is the on switch. It turns things on.
Okay.
Oh, right now the next thing we have to explain before everything starts up is the weather machine. we have a weather machine.
Yeah, we can do that after. We can do that
Oh
after.
no, I need to use it anyway, technically, for the other stuff to be happy. So, I'll set time tonight.
Oh, we have. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a weather
Yeah, actually
machine.
doing it in the wrong order, but I guess.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember how to use this perimeter properly. Not like I made it or anything. So this just make sure that it can't ever be raining and thundering at the same time.
Yeah, we get it done in a sec. Let's just turn on the machine, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So did we turn on the machine?
Yeah, it's on. Do you want to just tick corporate?
Let's just set the LCG actually.
Okay, yeah.
Normally, is the
you'd
player
have to.
mining?
No, I'll set that. Yeah. Normally, you would have to wait about 5 minutes for it to sync, but we're just going to do it manually with carpet because we're dirty cheaters.
Okay, here we go. So if everyone wants to come up top, the big attraction is actually at top.
Oh yeah, we've got something else. We've got the other fastest one.
Can y'all wait a second? I'm actually able to join now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna mess up things.
It shouldn't be too bad.
Ooh, if someone logs in right now, that might actually. Ooh, that causes issues.
I said if I could join.
TP over fast.
And I'm dead. Because.
Good.
Okay, now I can respawn and TP me.
We fixed it. So this is another pigman farm, but we used to get XP for the ice farm.
Huh.
Okay, to fix the pig.
Ice farm.
Just go into spectator.
Oh yeah, Crafting's been Game of 3.
This whole thing was going to be an ice farm, and then like, oh, we need to prepare a pick with XP. Let's make a pigman farm too.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
And we also we worked out how to make aggro chains reliable. It's you have to actually properly desync the pigman AI, which is what we were doing earlier. With the walking in at the correct timing.
Desync AI.
Yeah. Well, AI only gets processed every 3 game ticks, so you need to have it desynced. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
So
look at the ice, man. Ice.
But this is just the XP farm.
This is a classic XCOM thing. We built the 600,000 blocks ice farm. He comes up with this. It's always the same.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is never gonna be built on Cyber. Okay, so this is just a regular casual XP farm, okay? Pigmen dropping, they're dying, all that, you know. You probably see this farm before.
What the heck's going on?
Yeah.
I saw it a million times on every
There's a lot of
server.
piston tapes.
Holy crap.
And you got some good ice storage here?
Oh yeah, we've got Technicraft Infinite Storage. Yeah,
Look,
Technicraft Infinite Storage.
God.
Look, guys, how fast the pistons push the ice. Keep up.
And this is the ice farm operating.
Yeah.
We need building on Technicraft, by the way, Tom.
Yeah, I'm about. I was just asking for a blueprint so I can get started right now.
We have schematics for this, yeah, if you need them.
Quick question. What is the cactus farm for?
Oh, that's just because we want to make a better cactus farm than mangoes.
No.
What the fuck?
That's not the reason. That's not the reason. The reason was that we were going like, we need to build a cactus farm that is based on random ticking. But then we realized that random ticking cactus is not possible. So we went for building the fastest ice farm instead, because apparently ice farming is better in the LCG hacking. But this is a typical cactus farm. Just a very typical one.
Yeah, this is cactus farm, but much faster than normal.
It's actually not faster. It's pretty much one of the slowest cactus farms ever.
But it's just a cactus cannon, right?
Oh yeah, so this is like a cactus farm, but it's condensed an entire sub-chunk's worth of cactus farm into just these blocks. So you have less cactus for your cactus farm, I guess.
I like how you launch them across.
Yeah. I know XCOM made this.
They should make, like, when you get hit by a cactus item, you actually take damage.
Yeah, like you could launch at your friends and poke them.
That would be fun.
Here's the epic collection system for all the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Collecting cactus. It's a very slow cactus farm, but I mean, we thought why not just strap it in here, just for the sake of it.
Should we?
Together with the equal or whatever this is.
Oh yeah, that's the way you sleep for the machine. Oh, should we do the weather computer now?
Yeah, we can actually do a bit of. I think it should be on by now.
Yeah, it's running. Yeah.
Weather
weather
computer
isn't actually.
with 0 bytes of RAM.
No, it has 1 byte.
No,
It's
actually,
one
one
bit
bit.
of RAM.
Oh,
1 bit of
sorry.
RAM. Yeah. And
Anyway,
72k.
The weather machine is actually operating right now. We actually, the problem with this machine is that it actually breaks down if it starts thundering and snowing at the same time. Even if you don't see the thunder and the snow, they actually do exist in different timers, and you can't ever have them overlap. And that's why we have a computer here to determine how the weather is operating in the background, and then we manipulate the weather by loading also chunks in a different phase. It's a big talk for a very complicated timer that basically does computing with 1 byte.
Yeah.
This is 1 byte. This is the 1 byte. This timer block is the 1 byte of this computer, and it does magic.
Yeah. Also, this timer is courtesy of Xerox from Prototech. So massive thanks to him.
Didn't make a video about this yet.
Yeah,
oh my god, we spoiled it!
Yeah, that's why I've been pinging you so much to make videos about this thing. Yeah.
Well, I guess it
doesn't matter. I'm lazy in making videos anyways.
I sit and watch this thing every day at the lightning farm.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, my brain is broken. Can you sum up real quick, like what all inventions needed to happen for this to work?
Oh, can you change the weather?
Yeah, you can change the weather within certain parameters that the game allows you to.
Yeah.
So, what we're doing is we're loading chunks over here when the weather ends. So it starts. The weather just starts, and then it sets a timer for how long it's going to do that weather. When that timer finishes, it will choose how long to do the next weather using the world RNG. And these timers correspond to how long the weather can be going on for. And when one of these timers runs out, we load a chunk over here to set how long the weather is going to be going on for again.
Oh man, that's too much explanation. Let's just go for it. It just works.
It just works.
It just works. Okay. This is the circuitry for the computer. This is pretty much a layout for what that computer over there does. It's pretty much Xerox's design.
It's pretty similar to what we have on Prototech.
There is a much more advanced version on Prototech.
Oh, nice! You have a computer on Prototech. Cool. Randomly, casually sitting around, you know.
It does my math homework for me.
It's a little bit much to call it a computer, but
what
yeah.
the heck, man? No, and then people call Minecraft a game. Are you kidding me now? What
Game?
fools! Yeah,
Yeah,
kids game.
You know, game, by the way.
You should show this to all these loudmouths, YouTuber guys that constantly meme about Minecraft and say, "Woohoo, the kids game, Keemstar, you son of a gun, come here, check this out." Probably after 3 seconds, your brain is fried, you dumbass.
Yeah, they just call us losers, man.
Yeah.
But oh man, what are you doing? Doing this, Nick, is what?
I really like the conga line of pigment.
Just to wrap things up so that people literally don't fall asleep, just follow me to the other side of the perimeter.
Oh, we're going to show the wireless redstone now. Yeah.
Are you on spectator mode?
Just go to the other side. There is a blue pillar at the other side of the perimeter.
Yeah.
This concrete thing?
Yeah, this is the concrete one.
What
the hell is this?
This is something XCOM showed before, along with.
Oh, I think I know what this.
Yeah, this is a redstone EMP. It is hilarious.
Oh my gosh!
That's like a good way to crash the server.
Where are you guys?
Are you
The
guys
giant blue thing that will destroy the world.
Hey, XCOM, just go in the creative and everyone can teleport to you.
Just
spectate
just
to you.
teleport to me.
Yeah. Everyone just TP to XCOM.
Is that your wireless redstone thing?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
XCOM, you want to explain this one? Because you've already done.
Yeah, I'll do a quick explanation. No fancy explanations. We're going to just mention this is a wireless redstone. It does magic. It crashes your computer. So we have to actually do EMP before we turn on the computer. So if you have one of these machines and you want to troll your entire server all at the same time, you can build one of these and flying machines will break.
Yeah, this will break almost any flying machine, really.
Except old school flying machine.
Who's
Oh,
killing
yeah,
my
but-
slime?
Oh my god, Neil, stop killing the slime.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So don't post us on Prototech or I'll ban you.
so if we go back,
Our fly machine will never make it to the world border.
so this is actually this is what sends the signal to that device that we saw earlier at spawn.
Yeah.
So this actually sends a signal, and there is a receiver over by the RNG machine. And instead of drawing a line from here to the RNG machine, we just turn it on remotely.
Nice.
We just EMP it, and it detects it.
So you're living an EMP just to send a signal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should it be called RMP?
It's one of the exact mechanisms by which this works. It basically delays tile ticks. So, like observers, repeaters are things that work with tile ticks, and it just delays all of those happening by one game tick.
That's an old thing, right? But they raised the limit, so you need to build this
it's
bigger than
65K.
before.
Limit's 65K, but you just build this.
Yeah, exactly. That limit will actually be removed in future versions, but it's still going to be in 14.
Yeah.
Luckily, in 13 and 14, there's actually a way to make it so that it doesn't redstone EMP. It just water EMPs so that water flows slow.
Is the concrete special?
No, just falling blocks.
It just has to be any kind of gravity block. We chose concrete because it looks nice.
But I guess we can move back to the ice farm. We could just wrap it up here.
And why is it gravity blocks? They're
Because
not
when-
moving.
Yeah, when you
There is there's a deep explanation behind it. The short version of it.
I can try right now. Basically, if you give a gravity block a block update, it schedules a tile tick 2 game ticks into the future. And if you have enough
people.
Yeah, he asked. It appears that the machines failed for whatever reason. Someone probably loaded spawn or something.
Oh yeah, but it's because we moved around.
Yeah. So yeah, the machine. Oh, XCOM fixed it again. Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
So probably
is
the most
RNG
important question is, when's the tutorial coming out?
This was a tutorial.
That's the tutorial, Rain. That's all you get.
Be quick.
You have to fly around on the server and copy it block by block.
No. Be quick. Is this a specific thing, or can this build be done on any?
I have technology to make it work on any server, but for the showcase, we just did it on a specific world with a specific RNG region.
Yeah, it gets much more complicated to run on servers.
I also have a very important question. Does this work in Bedrock version?
Probably not.
Does it work on Spigot?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Probably
It
not.
actually doesn't. No. They probably
okay.
fix RNG.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of things. Yeah, the
But,
rest of the EMP definitely doesn't work on Spigot.
The tile tick limit break too.
Almost works on Forge. Almost.
Well, guys, anyways, I'm gonna drop out and talk to my chat a bit. I think they're all confused. Everybody is just if I could see their faces, probably it would be emptiness now. Probably like mine. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Can you point out everyone who worked on this? And give credit to all the
sure,
guys.
That's okay. Shout outs to me, Kaylee, XCOM, Captain Wutax, Tuno.
Earth Computer works on it.
Yeah, Earth Computer, Tuno.
Oh my god, Myron is here. Wait a second. I have a fanboy moment. I'm on the same server with Myron. It's actually pretty cool. Sorry.
Oh my god, Myron! Oh my god, yes. Myron.
Nice.
Marvin, you missed it all. See ya.
Yeah. Oh, game mode 3, Myron.
Will this work on PS4? Someone asked. Probably not.
Actually, on the PS4 version, there is world RNG resetting.
Ooh, that is interesting.
But I'm not sure all of it. You might be able to adapt it somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. If someone buys me someone buys me PS4 and like a PS4 dev kit, I'll do it. I'm sure they're not happy.
Man, I was thinking of getting the PS4 edition just because of the RNG information.
That sounds crazy. Right. That might be something Sespling might be willing to chip in, man. I think that's right up his alley. You know, hacking consoles.
Well, there's armor stands in here, so
Yes.
I can see him working on this.
Oh, before we end it, I guess we could go to the last area. I'm not sure if Doc, if you want to drop out.
Yeah. What is it?
There's
It's
just
just
this is, I guess, a what if scenario.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly set it up.
Hmm.
Don't follow me to the end yet. I
Yeah.
guess you guys can follow me through.
Just you test TP then when you're ready. You let us know and then.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me just set it up. I guess you guys can follow Kelly to the end portal, but don't go through yet. And then
We've already had like 5 or 6 people go through.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You guys have to go back to the old world.
Yeah. Well, you need to.
Yeah. Just go slash.
Deal.
Right, you can't TP to the end in spectator mode, right?
No, you just have to go and wait by the portal.
You guys can't go into the end yet. Don't go into the end yet. I need to set this thing up.
Yes, you can, Alex. That's all right. Mother, can you approve the link when Alex is posting it?
Wait, there's still people in the end? Yeah, there's still people here in the end.
XCOM, right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Just, I guess, TP out or... Wait, how do we get rid of people that are currently in the end? No, we can't. Okay, they're all sorted. Okay, all good.
We could do execute in the end, kill at the...
There we go. All sorted.
Where can you TP or what's happening?
Yeah, you just go to the end. Follow Kelly to the end, and then
you wait until I go through, then you follow me. Otherwise, things get very broken very quickly.
Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just show it.
Sure. Game.
Should we TP to you?
So can we teleport onto you, XCOM?
Yeah, you can just teleport.
Jesus.
I'm gonna be up here. No, wait. Where are we?
To whom are we teleporting?
Kelly, are we in the correct location?
I'm in. I'm going through this one, aren't I? Crap. Where's
how do we get to the end?
Oh, it's in the corner. Oh crap! My bad. That's my fault. Oh crap.
Okay.
Yeah,
teleport to me.
Because my bed's set with you. Okay, so I can just TP everyone to me in the corner, I guess. Once I find the right corner.
Yeah.
Please do it.
Sorry, I'm stupid.
What the hell is this? Ah, that's another one of the detectors. Right.
Yeah, we just detect.
So the end portal is near this place somewhere?
The end portal is in the corner of the perimeter. TP. Oh, why did I fall through again?
You can just spectate to XCOM.
Oh yeah, just spectate. XCOM, easier.
How do you go through the portal?
Just use spectate XCOM.
Yeah, just spectate.
If you press 112, you come out of it. But
yeah. And yeah, we've got. Oh yeah. Oh, also smoking for the end gateways.
Okay, what's happening?
For XCOM emergency.
Okay, here we just detect because the game can go into one of two phases. We need to detect which one of them we are in, and then we see that we are in the even phase because you can get either one whenever you start the server. You don't know which one it is. So then we need to go to either one of two portals, and then we go into this portal because it's the even phase, and then we end up on the other side. And if anyone is in the end, just teleport to me, and we have
It will work on Pocket Edition. It's actually this was made on a cell phone. XCOM built this in the night with his iPhone, and he could sleep. And then he...
Sadly, we won't be able to see this farm working. Actually, we can. No, we can. We can.
Steve Apple would be proud.
Yep.
Tim Apple.
No, it's Steve Apple. Tim Apple is his son.
Yeah. He met with President Orange the other day, right?
Yes. Right next to Bill Microsoft.
Okay, so This device is sadly not possible unless we could get one of the developers in here to remove snow and ice being tickable. We don't have any snow and ice in the end, and it causes a lot of lag. Okay, lots of. If they
Huge
remove
amount of lag.
yes, very much lag.
Yeah.
Yes, they need to remove the lag in the nether and the end, and then this device works.
What does this device do?
So it focuses the crops and sugarcane, everything that grows in the end, to become very predictable, and then we can get predictable crops to grow. Let me just set the LCG, and we can actually see it happening.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking at the crop field, or
Where we at?
Yeah.
Where we go to?
You.
Here, XCOM,
What did
XCOM.
you
Steve, XCOM. To whom do I teleport?
Yeah, just teleport to
Clearly?
XCOM.
Don't see you.
Hey, someone's harvesting.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just breaking all of them so we can see the effect, hopefully. I'm not too sure. Alright, I'm going to turn on fast right click, 1 second. Or left click, rather.
We got all this
There we
fanciness,
go.
and then we're manually harvesting arcane.
Wow. Ray, it's almost offensive, right? It's crazy.
Ban.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
So,
okay.
so now if we actually tick work, we should only see very specific rows growing.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, the crops are actually grown in very specific locations. So you can actually build a very specialized crop farm, and it will only grow on these lines, nowhere else. So you can actually put like a lens on top of your farm, and then you don't need to build a massive farm. You can just build a very small 3-row farm, and then you can actually have a very efficient end farm, much more efficient than putting it in the overworld. You can do that
Where
to
is
all
stuff
crops.
growing? Where is growing? I don't see nothing growing.
The wheat farm here actually is more visible.
Ah, okay.
So
You
is
can
this
see
gonna
3
like
rows.
spell out some secret message?
Oh no! Oh, we should have done
No,
that.
sadly, no.
Oh.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
You can see the crops at the top growing very fast, but
Yeah.
we haven't super optimized it. You can put many layers on top of here, but it currently you can
It's
see that.
actually growing in the water. Like it's growing on the water.
Oh, that's because of the set block.
What did
Yeah.
you do, XCOM?
What is this magic?
This is pretty much LCG focusing without RNG hacking.
Yeah.
So this could be done by any person. Like you could even build this within like a day or 2 or so. Then you go into your end, you just put like a lava source block at the top of the world, and you can build one of these detectors. You don't even need the detector. You could build just a super ghetto setup like this one over here. This is all you need, and you can just advance. What?
What did you do?
Why is there a snow in front of it?
What do you mean? Did the snow get removed?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
just need this?
Yeah, this is all you need.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could actually build a farm, and you could actually focus. You can put like a lens on top of your crop farms, and then it grows in a very specific row.
That's insane, man.
So can you point
But
out the lens in this one?
It's the lens, as it were, is just the number of subchunks that have random tickable blocks in them. And this machine here tells us where we are in the loop, and you just change it by pressing this button, and that advances you by 1. So now you see that. Now you should see down below different rows are growing, and it should correspond.
Oh,
not
okay.
To
These lights.
to some. Yeah. And do it again. Different rows will grow now. And again.
And could we focus down to one single crop? Like a huge field would grow in one position?
You can do that, but it requires a few hundred players online to have enough chunks random tickable to get that level of precision.
Can you do that with
How many
chunk
dollars?
loading, or do you need the players?
You need many
You
dollars.
need the players for the random.
They need to be. What do you mean?
That's crazy.
Oh, you should actually mention this is Captain's. Captain's.
This is Cap's thing.
Yeah.
Captain Sparkles? He's,
Yeah.
Captain
he's,
Bootex.
he's into RNG manipulation now. Cool, man.
No, we actually call him Captain Brute Force.
Okay,
He sits
Captain
there.
Brute Force. Dude, that is probably the coolest online persona nickname I've ever heard in my life. Captain Brute Force? Are you killing me? Oh, man. I want to be Captain Brute Force. Can I change my name? Do you have a copyright on it? Who's Captain Brute
Stanley, he's put it again.
Oh, man.
It's because we're all doing like, you know, smart maths to crack the RNG, and then Caps like brute force it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Captain brute force then.
Yeah, he's got a
Captain
GPU.
Brute Force.
We have an emoji for him even.
Nice. That's the hero nobody wanted, but we got. Captain Brute Force. All right. Yeah, I'm dropping out now. I'm just quickly want to talk to my chat. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me in on this. This is cool shit. I mean, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. When you're watching now, this is not the ordinary stuff, right? This is not what happens all the time. This is something that took months and months of work, and a lot of people, as you saw, contributed. And yeah, this is, I don't get to see stuff like that on a daily basis as well. So I'm quite as amazed. And as I know the guys, they will keep on researching in this area, and we might even see more crazy stuff in the future. And you did it live. That shows that you actually are confident with your system, right? I mean, that's pretty risky to do something like that live. It could have miserably failed and you look like a fool, right?
Yeah.
So that's
I mean,
pretty.
it was broken as of yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
literally yesterday we
pretty
went to do a
baller.
test run that didn't work at all.
Yeah,
I don't know why it didn't work. It just didn't.
that's pretty
Luckily it
cool,
worked
man. It's cool stuff. I love it. All right, so yeah, guys, I'll leave it to it. Thank you so much. And yeah, let me quickly hop over to my guys. See you later,
That's
guys.
nice to have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.
Later.
Thank you very
Bye.
much for letting
See
me.
ya.
Bye.
No worries.
Bye.
Hi.
Okay, guys. So now we go back and explain everything for the
I didn't
smart
quite
people.
understand how does this lens
Let's
work.
get into the nitty gritty.
The maths. How does the maths work? What do you mean?
The lens.
Oh, okay. So
Lens.
The lens is an
Weird
analogy, right?
word.
the lens is a metaphor.
Yeah, the lens is
Yeah,
An
you
abstract
are right
lens.
to call it that way.
It's not a real lens.
Now that
Yeah.
we actually put a lens. You put a lens on top of your computer and you put it in front of your window.
It just
It makes-
condenses all the random ticks into deterministic maths,
Makes
right?
your CPU work faster.
Yeah, see.
Guys, bye.
See you, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone's leaving for the interesting stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
interesting stuff.
Do I get to talk about lattices yet?
So this lens has 3 yellow rows of concrete.
We haven't even got to the lattices.
Yeah.
What is this? We need lattices.
Yeah.
Was killed. Oh my.
So the lens here has 3 rows of yellow concrete. What are those supposed to indicate?
Oh, those show where it's meant to be for the thing to work.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then the rows that are being random ticked are indicated by the lanterns on this, right?
No, the rows being random ticked
By the
are
green
carpets. Yeah. We
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
we did it.
But
Don't even
is
know
if
what
you
decoration and what isn't anymore.
What's the on the lens? What's the lanterns representing?
What's currently being random ticked. So
Okay.
here we've got like these 2 rows are being random ticked. One of them is being random ticked twice. The other one's being random ticked once. Don't know which ones. Cap could tell you which ones exactly, or what position
The
exactly.
one
that
on
is.
left's getting twice as much.
Mhm. And now we're in this state, I guess. It's pretty much just where the random ticks fall.
Okay.
Just think of it like a tape that runs through 32 chunks, and then we're just every time we click this button, it's like a film. You just go to the next pic, and each picture have a different location for the random ticking. Sometimes it's in 3 locations. It's the maximum. Sometimes it's in minimum is about in 2 locations. So you have an overlap. So you could pretty much make it so that the random ticks only happen in 3 locations or in only 2 locations, and then you put your crops in those exact 2 rows instead of putting it everywhere else. and it makes the crop farming about like 8 times more efficient in those 2 rows.
Okay, yeah, but how are you manipulating it? Is it the snow block?
It's kind of, yeah. So
I guess maybe I should take the short explanation.
Should we just explain how random ticks work first?
No one will understand. Let me just explain it like this. There is usually
magic
people that take the so-called LCG and they take the higher bits, but Mojang messed up and they took the lower bits, and because of this, there's an exploit in the lower bits, and there is a repeating pattern, and in this repeating pattern, you can achieve that by just making sure that that repeating pattern happens within these number of what is called random calls. So you just need to find that repeating pattern, and in the same chunk, when your loop have finished, it goes back to the same chunk and it does the same thing there again.
Okay, so I see they have a really short cycle because they messed up the implementation.
Yeah,
exactly.
Mojang basically screwed up the implementation of a broken system. So.
Can I just say that everything here is public, and you can look in the random tick RNG manipulation channel if you scroll back. Also, I want to probably write up a document to explain it if anyone who's interested properly.
It's a shame Doc isn't here.
Unless someone else wants to write the document.
So is this chunk like special then?
This one? No, not really. It's so because of the short loop size for random ticks, we just need to have a small amount of chunks, or sub-chunks rather, random ticking, i.e. having a random tick or block in them, to advance 1 loop per game tick, which means it will always fall in the same spot.
Yeah, the problem is, okay, we didn't actually make this very clear. The problem is that currently in Minecraft, there is world random calls in the nether and the end that just scrambles this. But that's because there is snow and ice generation in the nether and in the end. That doesn't make sense. There is never going to be snow formation or ice formation in the end. But we're hoping that we can convince them to reduce the lag, and then we can achieve what we're...
Quote unquote.
Yeah. Real quick, XCOM. When is the presentation of this tool for the developers?
Oh,
well, we tried.
Rock
we
was
tried to get
supposed
Rock.
to be here.
Yeah.
See,
we would love to see his reaction.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
He said he was busy.
Too bad.
No.
What are the
Well, he's
water and
online in
lava for?
Discord.
You're always on Discord when you're busy, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, maybe he's...
That is a good question. I was wondering about that myself.
The
water
water is...
and lava, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can actually see here on the side the tape we were talking about. And this chunk, these 2 rows, or these 3 rows will random tick. You can actually see where the water is. In this chunk, it's these 3, and so on and so on. And if you click that button, the row over here will go down or up based on... it doesn't go up.
It'll probably... it depends. Are we adding or removing random ticks? We're adding, aren't we? So it will go in the
yes, we are adding.
Which sub-chunks are processed.
So
So
what
just
about
shift
this pattern of grass blocks here? Does this have anything?
The pattern of grass blocks?
Does this have any meaning?
Yeah, the grass blocks here are if the LCG is in a specific state, then we can have the grass blocks in the correct locations, and that's where you build your crop farm. So this carpet, for example, was supposed to be here for us to know exactly where what is called crop farms should sit at. This is where the crop farms are. Oh yeah, here for example, the trees are exactly in the row that is needed. So we don't actually put them everywhere. We just put them in the correct row. That's why there is a carpet here. But you need to be in the correct phase. That's why we have like a detector up here to put the farms in the correct phase, so that you don't have like your random ticking in the wrong place. Because if you build your crop farms in the wrong place, you will random tick in the wrong location, and everything will just not work. So you basically build a completely useless farm if you put it in the wrong row. That's why you need a detector. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if that explanation is clear.
Or you could just leave out the detector, just build it all and just remove what's not growing.
Yeah, exactly. You could do that.
Is the
Yeah.
lava to influence the RNG?
The lava is actually there to expand the what is it called, the so-called random tick order. There is something called the extended block storage in MCP. That's what they named it. The extended block storage goes through
Basically
all
a
the
subchunk,
subchunks.
right?
Yeah, it goes basically through all the subchunks and checks if there is any random ticking block in it. If there is no random ticking block in that chunk, it doesn't random tick that chunk. That's why in the void of the end, it's ideal to build this crop farm because you have zero preparations needed. You just come here, put down 2 lava blocks, and you have these 2 chunks being now perfectly in a perfect LCG loop, and then you can build
that's
crop
cool.
farms.
Yeah, unfortunately, in the end, there's no world RNG resetting.
Which is why you can't do this in the end in general in like 12 or whatever.
But in 14,
So
unless we
this
get
pattern of
lattices.
grass blocks, do you need a tool to know where to place them, or is there any other
for
way
just
to
this,
find out?
for just doing it in the X direction, you could just do it experimentally very easily.
Yeah, you need to fixate your LCG calls. We had a detector go into the even and odd. There's an entire different loop for the odd phase, and this is the even. And if you go to the even phase, you need to build a detector, so you need to know which phase you're in, and then you need to sort of iteratively just click this button 32 times until you're in the correct phase. This one is not the correct one. Next one is not the correct one, but I'll just hack it. Let's just put it. I just clicked the button and I cheated a little bit, but this is the correct phase where this and this lamp is turning on. That's why there's yellow lines there. And now your farm is in the correct location, and the crops are growing in the correct place.
So, how long is the cycle of the RNG?
In
the
so
LCG.
for the random tick LCG, the cycle for X positions is 32.
Is it 16?
Oh, that's really small.
No, it's 32. It's 32.
That's really small.
Oh no, it's 32. I'm dumb. So yeah,
yeah, it's 32 for Z. It's 8,192, which is why
Wow.
for the Z machine, Z machine or XZ machine, whatever you want to call it, in the overworld, we had to have like a big perimeter full of snow pillars to get enough chunks to random tick. And
I
Y
guess
is the Y is some like a few million or something.
that's
So
a
it's-
really small cycle. So I guess that's why this all works.
Actually, if you actually look at the X positions of random ticks, it goes odd X position, odd X position, even X position, even X position, and then repeats. So odd, even, odd, even.
Yeah.
That's why it's impossible to get 3 random ticks in the same spot in one tick.
Yeah, they placed the X at the very, very crappy place. Where the whole thing is in a crappy place. They should have put it in the higher bits. Like you could Y manip, but it's complicated. We haven't looked into it, but it's probably possible.
Yeah.
So you could pretty much like find a specific one of the 8,200 subchunks that we had in the previous perimeter. One of those probably have more Y hits than other subchunks. So you could pretty much like put your crop in that specific subchunk, and then you have like a ultra efficient tree farm that doesn't need bone meal.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
So someone asked, what parts of it work in 1.13?
Well, all of the stuff with random ticks works, but you can't use World RNG to actually control it, so none of it.
Yes, World RNG settings gone.
Yeah,
The
this
thing
is present
that
in
you built
13,
in
but
the
it
end
can't
here works.
No, it doesn't yet. We need to convince them. In 14, we hope.
Oh, that doesn't work, and you
yeah,
changed this in carpet, so it
Forge
It
works.
also works in
almost,
Forge, right?
No, almost.
Oh yeah, we thought it would work. We thought it worked in 13.2 because Cap decompiled 13.2, looked at Forge code rather than vanilla code, and saw in Forge code there's a check that makes this work or something. And he's like, "Oh man, this is super hype." So he tells us, and we're like, "Oh man," we start building all this crap. And then he's like, "Wait a second, it was Forge." And yeah, that wasn't a good time.
Forge is better. Everyone go play Forge.
Oh yeah, go use Forge. Wait, what can we do in Forge? Not World RNG.
Or just don't use 13.
Oh, sorry.
What blocks the RNG again?
Sorry?
Like, I remember in the other world you were loading chunks to manipulate RNG. What is manipulating RNG here?
Here we are
nothing.
not manipulating.
The only reason we need to manipulate RNG is due to snow and ice forming, and the weather. And we've removed both of those from the end and the nether using carpet mod in order to.
Yeah, we're pretty much hacking the nether and the end so that we reduce the lag. Pretty important. Lag.
Lag reduction.
So what does it do?
The snow and ice does one extra LCG call, and it's based on the world random. And the world random is completely unpredictable.
I see. So
you can't predict it.
Side.
Yeah. So you need to have the specific amount of LCG calls, and because of there being one more in the lightning code, and during the thunderstorm, it just completely botches everything. That's why you need to have like a lightning, anti-lightning machine to get raining and thundering, but not in the same time.
Oh yeah, I think.
That's why we contacted the user. We were like,
I think I've seen that line of codes at some point in time, but I wasn't paying attention to the.
We contacted Xerox and we're like, Xerox, your machine, give us. And he goes like, you need to build this complicated thing that, like, with dispensers shooting items forth and back, it needs to be in sync with the autosave. Go like, what? That's crazy talk. We just need 2 chunks. And Xerox goes like, that's not possible.
Well, how did you do it now? I don't understand.
Okay. Do we still have the thing where Google?
Yeah, we can go through overworld.
No, oh yeah, but
just go /kill.
Yeah, just /kill. Oh yeah, I suppose I don't need farm to work anymore.
Whoops.
Oopsie.
Killed everyone.
Everyone dead. Oh, oopsie, everyone at spawn. Wait, mega oopsie, X,Pox still alive, what?
Wrong dimension, kill him.
Oh man, top smart.
If they don't hit respawn, then they won't leave that dimension.
This is true.
Wait, why can't I teleport everyone to me?
Where is that 1 byte of memory you're talking about?
Wait, Xerox, you here?
What's this near spawn?
Yeah, I'm by the timers.
Okay, yeah, right. Xerox, the 1 bit of memory is this thing. And
1 bit?
Yeah, we've got a singular bit of memory. Exxon calls it a byte because he doesn't know how to speak English.
No, this is one. Oh my god, you're an amateur. This computer only has 1 bit, and therefore is a 1 byte computer.
Computer.
What?
Oh my god.
Where do I feed it instructions?
A computer has 8 bits, making it into 1 byte. This computer has 1 bit and therefore 1 byte.
Okay. Whatever. Let's just ignore that.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Yeah, it's okay. Xerox,
yes,
the algo.
But no.
The algo for this is really simple. You sleep in a bed, obviously.
Yeah.
Can somebody teleport me to you?
Sure. TP Ray.
I must point this out. Caleb said this is impossible.
Yeah, I said that this algorithm wouldn't work.
Impossible.
Yeah, I said this algo wouldn't work just because it didn't seem like it should to me, and I can see it
still doesn't work.
I mean, it does work. I mean, at least we know it'll work for the next 1,000,000 years. I think we tested it for, which I think is good enough. It's not infinitely automatable, but almost.
So this is just a vertical binary counter here, right?
Pretty much, yeah. They're just really long times that Xerox made.
Yeah, this is Xerox's handicraft. We should just point out the sticky pistons here, they're 0, and regular pistons, they're 1. That's my mind was blown when Xerox told me about that. My head exploded, like it was brain goo all over my keyboard.
Arset also said he'd made it.
Pinky?
Question. What's the end? So is there nothing just changed? There's just nothing changing the RNG significantly in the X direction?
What do you mean?
Like,
in the end,
why is the RNG still remaining what it is in the end?
Because server is hacked, so it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, we
I know,
changed basically 2 lines of code in order to make that work. And we thought those lines of code had actually been changed in 1.13, but they hadn't. It was just kept reading Forge rather than vanilla.
Also, XCOM 1 byte by definition is 8 bits, right? And this is a 1-bit computer. And if it's only 1 bit, it's still called a 1-bit computer.
Not in Minecraft. In Minecraft, we don't have it.
XCOM.
In Minecraft, XCOM develops all the terminology. So
Yes.
you shut up.
I've had this argument with for literally 5 hours.
Fred, wait for you.
Exactly. Listen to what.
At least this computer doesn't have any gradients, so that's fine.
Yeah, the computer.
Oh yes. XCOM, do you remember what a gradient is still?
Oh my god.
Oh man, gradient.
I have a question. Can I just run Crisis 3 and I'll try?
Wait, what?
Probably,
Can I just
definitely.
run Crisis 3?
Yeah,
So,
just take a while.
The snow columns.
Yeah.
What are they for?
The snow columns are just to make every to make the required number of subchunks random tickable. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we
So
use
there's-
snow because it's one of the few blocks that when it random ticks, it doesn't call world RNG. And we can't
Okay.
call world RNG because that would mess with the positions of the snow and the ice.
So the sequence length of random numbers for the random number generator is, I believe, 8,192.
Yeah,
So what they're doing is they're filling 8,192 subchunks with snow. Oh, you're not?
Yeah,
No,
we are in basic terms.
Well, we're making that
There's
many.
more details to it.
Okay, well, apparently
And then
that's
then
my
you're
understanding
using
anyway.
that one snow block here with a piston to make
Anyway,
the cycle
they're-
one longer or smaller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're
exactly
basically
right.
filling 8192 chunks with snow, and then once it goes to 8192 chunks, it's back to the beginning again. That's why the same chunk does the same thing every time.
It's the reset.
That's really cool. I would never have thought this would be possible.
Which one? This computer? I swear to you, there is only 1 byte in this computer. You can look it up.
You're still
Go into Minecraft Wiki. Let me just update it.
Minecraft Wiki.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Look, I
this
wrote
all
it
on
on
the
a
wiki.
piece of paper, therefore it's true.
In Minecraft, 1 byte is equal to 1 bit.
In Minecraft, actually.
No, but okay.
So
Wow,
why
okay,
why
so
did you get away with one bit
Weird
here?
flex,
Is
but okay.
We
Is
got
it
away with
because you
one bit
found
because-
some location
Yeah.
that were
No, it's not.
divisible
It's not
by-
location. You can do this in this machine. You can paste it in any location in the world, and it'll work pretty much.
No. Let me just
Oh,
clarify.
you need to adjust for timers, but apart
Yeah,
from that, yeah.
there is 2 different clocks. There is the weather, and then there is the thunder, right? And they all do their thing when you load this chunk. One of them is a little bit longer than the other one. So when you're using the same chunk, using the same clock twice, the thunder falls slightly behind because it's like something like 9,000 ticks behind. But then when it's falling behind too far, you use the longer chunk with the longer clock. And then we use the longer clock.
Yeah, sure. That's the same we did on Prototech, but
Exactly.
why do you get away with 1 bit only?
You only need to store if it's longer or shorter, and we found a really neat way to determine.
Yeah,
how...
if you find the
Oh, I think I now have an idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you phase
you're
shift,
just looking. You're just looking at which signal comes out of the machine first, right? Oh, that's smart. I should have thought about that.
Yeah, here's
Man.
like a diagram if you want it.
So you take basically the drain off.
That's so simple.
Yeah, you take the rain off timer and then you phase shift it by a specific number, and then you store that in this bit or byte.
Of course.
It's a bit. It's a bit.
Bit byte.
Bit byte.
Bit byte.
Oh, that's so smart. That's a really cool idea.
Then you just send the signal through here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I understand what you're doing now. This is really cool.
This is cool and all, but I really like digging.
Yeah, so do I, but I can dig and then build this in the hole I dig. That's what's going to happen on business.
Yeah. By the way, I'm expecting this on every tech server by the end of the week.
Yes, that's why we invited you all.
By the end of Sunday.
I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, don't say
And then when the eating detector comes out, you better all outlaw it.
Okay.
At least use this cactus farm. This is the coolest cactus farm you can build. Look at this.
Yeah.
It shoots the cactus.
Cactus goes flying.
Oh yeah, and there is full blocks next to cactus here. Magical full blocks next to cactus.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's no block. Yeah, that's old though.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, that's 7 high snow layers.
8 high snow layers.
8 high.
Cheater.
Yeah. I mentioned this in Cycraft Discord, and Ilmango calls me an idiot.
Yeah, this is like 3 years old though.
Do you know they changed snow layers in 1.13 again?
Yeah, it turns into a snow. Yeah, 8 snow layers now instantly turns into a snow block in 13.
No, you can't put rails on top of them anymore.
Oh my god, that's a catastrophe.
Oh, you were able to do that?
Yeah, first you're able to put them on 7 layers. Then they made it so you only put them on 8 layers, and now you can't put them on either 7 or 8.
Removing all the fun.
If you guys go into spectator mode, I can turn on the machine.
Oh yeah.
I already am.
Is there anyone that is not? Oh,
yeah, there's plenty of people that are
Do
not.
you have to go into a specific position?
No, you can fly it around. It's because we have like...
The big binary clock, where does it send a signal to?
These chunks over
Don't kill
here.
yourself, Pingu! No!
You have so much to live for, Pingu.
Over here, these droppers? Are they dispensers?
But with this type of weather manipulation, so you want to have them not in sync, that's a lot easier, I think, than getting them in sync, right?
Probably. I'm not sure, honestly.
Is there anyone that is not in spectator mode?
Yes, Kaylee. Not anymore.
I was showing where the chunks we load are. They're just over there.
Oh yeah, looks interesting.
Yeah. Well, we just load
So
them
which
droppers.
machine do you want to turn on now?
Machine. Big machine. Oh, by the way, 0x, we are actually using chunk debug. Oh my god, there is someone else.
Oh yeah.
Who's over my spawn?
I should have switched to that, but I'm still running vanilla.
Was by spawn.
Okay, there we go. Now the machine should be working. Is there anyone that is still not in spectator?
Everyone looks like it's fine. Yeah, we've only got one non-spectator.
Also, XCOM, the chunk debug thing is really cool.
Yeah.
We would like it though if you could scroll out a bit more.
Oh crap! Oh my god! I put the game. I put the game into what is it called? Peaceful mode.
Oh my god!
Good job.
GG.
Despawn pigmen.
I really like how.
Oh
how
wait,
the...
you despawned the aggro pigmen.
I still see pigmen here. Oh, you added them.
I really like how the conga line looks. Where the pathfinding takes a turn. Cool.
Question: how do I reset the F6 thing in carpet mod?
The F6. You just press stop and then start again. If you want.
Try turning it off and on.
Why is it not?
There we go. Policemen are back.
Oh yes. Have they got good aggro ranges?
Yep.
Nice, perfect. So sooner or later, the snowman will hit them.
Hopefully, they're actually desynced. There's like a small chance.
Got him.
Oh man.
Oh god, this is bad.
No. This is what it looks like when the AIs aren't desynced. This is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be excellent. This is going to take an unknown amount of time, and then the pigmen. Oh yeah, this is something we discovered. Before we desync their eyes, there is an magic.
Wow, watch really fast. Yeah.
That happened like pretty fast. This is not an AI desync. This is another weird bug that is like in the AI code of Pigman. Yeah, it's just sometimes.
Yeah, and it's unstable.
We don't know how it works. We have not been able to explain this. Four coders have looked at the code, and none of them have made sense out of this.
So you're saying the Pigmen are losing aggro?
Yeah, and it's mysterious.
Yeah, this is caused like by a Pigman being trapped behind a portal or something weird we narrowed it down to.
So if they spawned out of the portal, then it solves it?
No, it's like the Pigmen have to get aggro every game tick, but they don't, because once they aggro, they can't aggro again, because it's a snowman. And due to a bug, they can't ever like actually lose aggro on that snowman. Like in some parts of the code, they don't lose aggro on it ever. But in other parts they do, so they can never be re-aggroed. Super busted.
The short okay, this is the mystery of like Pigman AI, and like looking
I
at the
like how
code,
you did just order to make like the drop shoot all the way, so all the shit flies out.
We had many arguments, many hours of arguments over this drop shoot.
Yeah,
I said it's going to work.
It doesn't.
Yeah. No, I was told I'm not allowed to have walls on it because it would be not YOLO enough. Is the exact word.
Not allowed.
Not YOLO enough.
It's gotta be YOLO. YOLO or no go.
Okay, one more question, you guys. What's the next objective in the monkey RNG story?
Oh my god, eating detector.
Lattices!
Eating detectors of the future. Alright.
Yeah. No. The cactus farm. Come on, guys. Eating detector's so powerful.
Oh yeah, the eating detector can stop the cactuses landing on the cactuses.
Yeah. You're just not allowed to eat while it's running.
Yes.
Wait, how does eating play a role in it?
Eating.
It just uses the same random object.
Don't ask. You don't want to ask.
Yeah.
Doesn't that use the word RNG or
Lattices.
does it?
It's math.random.
Yeah,
Why
it's
for
math.
eating?
No.
Don't ask questions about Mojang code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like seriously, why do you
So-
need to
so-
manipulate for eating?
You want to manipulate?
Not
For the
just
particles. For the particles.
For the particles, okay.
Yeah, except it's server side for some reason, right?
Yeah, whatever. It's easy
Anyway.
to detect it.
Yeah.
So let's not complain.
So yeah, turns out, so as with all this stuff that you saw, use the fact that LCGs are periodic in their lower bits, but that's not their only weakness.
GG.
It turns out that they're only like slightly more secure than a number line. Is about where I would put them.
Oh yeah, just so you guys are aware, this farm had many server crashes due to the XPR, so be careful.
Yeah, this is literally the fastest non-Dragon XP farm ever made.
Well,
Just be very
you
careful.
can't pick up the XP. That's the problem.
This is several.
Oh, speaking of dragon farms, aren't we planning to
Oh my
speed them
gosh.
up?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same kind of exploit because of math.random.
Manipulating.
So we
how
can like
much XP
in game we can simulate which way the biggest XP orb will fall, and therefore we can like
Sort it off.
discard it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my
Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, Narcoleptic Frog and I were trying to do that for so long. Like we're looking into which way they fall and everything. We're like, maybe we can sort off the big ones. Could never do it.
Yeah, it was an idea I got somebody when I first joined Phototech and told me, oh, could you use RNG manipulation for this? And I was like, nah. And then Matthew comes along and says, well, if you plot the TNT angle as in 6-dimensional space and use lattices
well, currently we're in 7-dimensional space. Lattices. Thank you.
Yeah, you can. LCG says they're terrible properties.
With the dimension of space, but whatever.
No. It boils down to the fact that if you adjust the seed that you start with by a tiny shift, you can predict what all the subsequent calls to the LCG will be based off of what tiny shift you did. So so I think of it like I treat 7 consecutive calls to an LCG like a point in 7-dimensional space, and that tiny little shift to the first seed becomes a vector in 7-dimensional space. And then you get a whole host of linear algebra techniques to apply here and a whole host of integer linear programming techniques to apply here. And it ends up being not much more secure than a number line. LCGs are horrendous.
Okay.
Are we spoiling what we're doing? Or...
And
this is the monkeys. Everything is spoiled.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, but we're just trying. We're trying to calculate
I have no
the
idea what you're
seed.
talking about.
Basically,
trying to-
we can reverse it fast enough that Redstone can reverse it.
You're trying to do it.
Oh my goch, so you want to
Definitely ask
reverse it?
Myron about this stuff. He also does a math major.
You
He
want
will
to
probably love this
compute
stuff.
inverse matrix with redstone?
Yeah.
You
Oh
should.
my gosh.
It's the reverse matrix statically computed.
You can ask. You can ask Myron. He's right there. You can ask him. He can help you.
We have it done though. But like it's
Do you need a computer for that?
Myron,
I
you want to help us?
to build a computer in Minecraft.
Yeah, we need some computing tools. There's don't we have to do a 7x7x7x1 matrix? So 7x7 matrix by 7x1 vector multiplication.
No.
It's
No.
pretty simple. We've gotten it down pretty simple.
I continue
32-bit
to
numbers?
No, 48-bit numbers.
Guys,
unfortunately.
one after the other.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, no.
It will take a while to compute, but...
Get involved if you want 0x.
We only need to compute it once though, and then it's just a matter of keeping track of it. No eating.
If it doesn't...
No eating.
Yeah, if it doesn't really need to be very fast, it would be pretty easy to do.
Wait
that,
a sec,
I guess.
didn't they do some
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
14? Wasn't there like some saturation peaking thing in 14? Or
Should we set up the AI so they actually work?
There's
with this
saturation
guy?
mushroom stews.
Ah, that's what it is.
It requires us to move away for a minute, come back.
The other thing we need to do 0x is do the simulator, which I don't think Matthew and GeoSquare are that interested in.
Yeah, I mean, we're basically done with it though. Your main issue is getting the TNT in place. Like,
that's easy. That's easy.
Oh my god! You just call you call an expal. What is called? You call a TNT expert.
Okay, great. Get TNT expert in here.
No, I'm not the expert.
We'll just tell you
I'm
where.
Settling, I know, right?
Yeah, you just get settling. Yeah.
Alright, we'll call him up.
Or was that Etho? I'm not rich.
Methods, where you at?
Who of those what was the TNT expert?
Must be methods.
Yeah, ask methods.
Anyway.
Are we going to make the Pigman AI desynced or not?
Yeah, we can, but there's so many people here, it's going to be difficult.
Easy solution, man.
/ kick all.
No, I was just going to TP everyone to me, other than APOC.
Yeah, but you need to actually relog it, that's the issue.
No, you don't. Not for the AI.
No, you need to set up the LCG call as well. The indexing. You need to index as well, otherwise we don't
still there, so it's fine.
Don't you have commands to do that?
But you need to unload the chunks so that he can't be there. You need to remove him, you need to set up the indexing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should also mention that the LCG and lattice and integer linear programming stuff solves a very wide class. I don't know if I'm... But, yeah. So, a lot of seed sign. Yep.
By the way, Earth.
Yeah?
You said you would write a script about the perimeter biome finding thing.
Oh yeah, go do it.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh man, this guy. Why does he have my skin? What is this?
For that.
I said it would be easy to.
What is this skin? What is this?
What?
What is this skin?
What skin? Whose skin?
Who
Yeah,
is this
but
person?
easy for you, right?
Who is this person?
Man,
What? Who?
What is this?
I've
Who
I've
are you
got
talking
craft
about?
school Ruby project to
Teleport
do.
down here. What is
Wait,
this?
wait, I can tell you. I'll pull you in the other channel.
Oh my gosh, is it an imposter?
Oh my god, look at this. What the hell is this? What is this? What is
Is
this? Ooh. It drops potatoes.
I know, right?
It drops potatoes.
Man, this was pretty interesting. Crazy how much different stuff you guys put into this.
Can we make a potato farm?
You know, I think he just came up with all of this during
When do
this
Proto?
event here.
Yeah, we
It was
gotta get
earlier
somebody to
when
build
we
this
all
up on
went
Prototech.
into his head. When we
I
all
don't know if
went
anybody, I
into
don't think
his
anybody's
head
willing
earlier.
to build this though.
But you guys know that you need to remove all the random ticking blocks. That includes removing every single lava. We literally just removed everything above this bedrock layer. But you need to remove all the bedrock if you want to be absolutely certain.
Wait, you said bedrock ticks?
No, bedrock doesn't tick, but you never know if there's lava underneath any bedrock. So you need to remove all the bedrock.
I mean, we did that for the lightning farm. It wasn't so bad.
Oh, you didn't need to have for the lightning farm, by the way.
I'm sorry, guys. Did you show all that there was to show?
I think
There is other things, or is
Yeah,
is all?
no, it's actually done now.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye. So when we all went
Yeah.
into XCOM's head earlier, I think he did that so he would become super intelligent, and he just came up with this device.
I invented it in the future.
Yes, the Minecraft.
He
time
just
machine
tricked
used
us
travel back.
to boost his intelligence.
Okay, so now that
to
I'm the
come
most
up with this
intelligent,
device.
so now that I'm the most intelligent, you need to listen to me now. This is a 1-byte computer. I'm the most.
I know, right? Can you do the matrix inversion with a 1-byte computer?
What? What is the Matrix?
No.
You mean the Matrix? Like the movie?
You can, however, often just have a single matrix, like pre-computed.
Do you
So
need to
it's-
inverse the matrix, or do you need just
you
need
do,
to
but not
multiply
in
it?
game.
Okay.
You need to know an inverse matrix, but not in game. And
So you just have to implement matrix vector multiplication or matrix multiplication.
even just a dot product. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Okay, it's just a dot product.
Yeah, and the other thing about the inverse matrices is that they're all full of fractions, but the fractions are always a bit shift. So
I see. So that would
What do you
be
mean by it's a bit shift?
like the fractions, for example, in the matrix for the eating detector, the fractions are all over 2 to the 45 times something.
Yeah.
So they're all over some big power of 2. So instead of actually dividing that, you can just run a bit shift. And yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have a really garbage video on these techniques, which I probably shouldn't even show because it's so bad. I made it a year ago.
Link video. Go watch, everyone.
No.
Rate in the comments. Make sure.
Who's the person talking about bit shift again?
Matthew.
Me.
He's the RNG dude.
Hi. Lattices.
Yes.
Can you explain this breadcrumb? I've heard about this breadcrumb theory, but by 50 times by now. But what is this breadcrumb theory?
I'm gonna go see you guys.
No, I don't think that's a term that I've used.
Uh-oh. Matthew's family has come home.
So you said this would be pretty difficult to pull off in a random seed?
It's harder, yeah. It can be done, but it's harder to do if you don't use Like you'd have to build RNG advances and stuff.
Ah, sure.
Whilst possible is harder. Because you can't, for the RNG, you can't use a permaloader, according to XCOM. Like for the head of the RNG grid. So you have to have your RNG grid be facing out of spawn.
When we could build a permaloader, problem is that the permaloader would have to load stuff, and then you have to weather manipulate in a different way than it gets super tricky.
Oh, so loading chunks will just randomly break the weather manipulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just annoying.
Yeah, that's why we put that thing in the nether. So the nether is processed after the overworld, and then that isn't a problem.
Smart.
So we just send items over a portal, and that gets loaded after everything in the overworld is processed.
You could also do it in a different way. It just gets really tricky. You could pretty much, there is other phases than tile ticks, and you could also order your tile ticks so that your permaloader always unloads. That way you can guarantee that the permaloader is like last. I'm not sure if what is it called, chests can be done that way, so that the chests like chests will basically be on top of the stack, and your weather manipulator will always be at the bottom of the stack. And if your weather manipulator using hoppers that always tick or always is in the list, the first in first out should make your weather manipulator prioritize over your permaloader. But it just got so complicated that we just went like, let's just not do that.
Yeah, you might as well keep it simple for your showcase.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is definitely doable in a random world. Because, well, you either have the RNG off spawn, or we could also have the RNG grid attached to the perimeter and loaded by the player. Is another option.
Or just have it over the... Wait, the RNG grid is just for the weather manipulation, or...
No, the RNG grid is for controlling the... is basically just for controlling the number of snow ice calls that happen.
Oh, I see.
Because...
So this needs really to get ticked every game tick.
Yeah, you need the RNG to happen every single game tick.
Is that why you have those small sidearms on your grid, so you can alternate between them?
Yep.
Yeah, this is something that we worked on. Like, I think Kelly was like, "We need to build a conveyor system," and I went to bed, woke up the next day, and Kelly is like, "I can't make this work." We look at it, and it's something to do with the tile tick priority and colliding with the what is called tile entity priorities and stuff. And then took a little while for us to understand it, and then we just built this. It took about 2 days, and then we managed to come up with like a 6 game tick conveyor.
This is 6 game tick block conveyors.
You could make it 3. I'm not sure.
3 game tick would be harder, much harder.
2, I mean, 2 you could do, but you need to update order, we just get really messy.
What does this
4 game tick trivial?
What does the conveyor have to do with that? I don't get it.
I don't know. Oh no, excellent. We didn't mean he meant the RNG grid. You know how we have the like 10 chunk or so lines off the side of the RNG grid for when the autosave hits?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of
Yeah, when the autosave hits, obviously the first chunks might not, the chunks at the front of the grid might not get unloaded first, so they can't get reloaded to set the RNG again.
Yeah, so you just build two
small. So you just have
line
like 4 little wings coming off your grid that you load.
Okay. You mentioned some bug earlier. What was
Anvil
that
chunk
about?
bug. Oh my god, that was so bad.
The what?
Like the Anvil chunk bug and how it wrecked us.
What does that do?
Just like, oh man, this is impossible. So the original RNG grid that we used, we took just the grid for we just took a grid that XCOM made for Doug before, and it used tile entities to load stuff, and we can't load stuff from tile entities. It needs to be in tile tick phase. So we just took out the tile entities and made it into and used repeats to load it instead. And we toggled.
No, we used the magical thing that Cap can't even explain. How was it again? It was something like a locked repeater that toggled
but
there was something like this.
Yeah, it was.
And then
Yeah, it was.
How was it? Let
Yeah,
me
it
just
was
remember.
Repeater?
Yeah, XCOM made some weird little toggling device. But anyway, we toggled the arms on and off.
Oh man,
while
no!
pulsing
Don't kill
them.
me.
And the problem was, due to Anvil chunk bug, the arms could reload in the wrong state. So you could have the grid could be turning off, and then you could have a chunk. You could load a chunk, and the chunk would be on. But because it's on, no updates get sent through it, so the grid just stops working.
Huh.
Why does this bug happen?
Because there's some asynchronous calls in like
Can
chunk.
you use
in
this
chunk
bug
loading.
to do some other interesting things?
I mean,
Or is it
it
just
happens a
not
lot,
useless?
honestly. Honestly, the amount we encountered it, it happens a lot. You've probably accidentally duped tons of items on Proto without even knowing.
Oh, it's just duping items.
Kind of, yeah.
No.
It's that.
It's the one where the chunks can reset.
Yeah.
Then you could either lose villagers or gain villagers.
I see.
The what is called the zombies that you had at spawn that had like in Ray's video there was like a zombie that had been duplicated. That's this bug.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like,
so those invisible entities that
Yeah,
just
well, you've got two
appear when
entities
you
and
kill
you
the
add it.
original one.
Yeah.
Can someone
got-
send me a link to the bug reports on this?
It's
so I can
already
look at
fixed. Theo fixed it and showed it to Mojang, and they put it into 13.
How did
it?
this
Wait,
work?
Mojang did something competent for once?
Well, Theo did it for them.
Well, they're competent for listening to Theo.
Yeah, that's been going around lately, but it's been difficult to get them to listen. That's the issue. So sometimes it fixes bugs get fixed. Oh yeah,
Can you actually
this is the thing. This
trigger
is the device.
this? Can you actually trigger this bug?
So we use this magic
and purpose and use it for something?
No, the bug is controlled entirely by the server. It's like the actual server hardware. It's where the chunk doesn't get unloaded and written to disk fast enough.
Oh, I see.
Like the chunk gets unloaded, but it doesn't write to actually like get cleared out of the disk cache and written to disk to get reloaded. So it loads the old version.
It actually depends on how fast your disk is.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
it's a little
my
bit
gosh.
more complicated. It's a bit more complicated.
Yeah, but
We
that's
don't-
for like
it's
simple
operative system. It's a bit based dependent on your operating system. It's based on the I/O system, so it depends if you're running on Linux, Windows, which version of Windows you're running. So the writing and reading can happen in a weird way that prioritizes the chunks in a weird way. We were getting like chunks that are being loaded something like several seconds later, many seconds, 30 seconds later, not being written to disk and being loaded from disk, and still corrupting weird stuff, really weird. Like
Yeah.
it's completely unpredictable.
But one thing we noticed was after it happened at one point in the wire, like 2 or 3 chunks later, the wire would fail again.
Yeah, in almost same spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so and with which operating system does this happen?
No idea.
The best operative system, obviously, Windows.
Yeah, it's
So
just
it
reliable.
happens with Windows and
It's always the same place.
It can
Windows 7, 8,
10. 10, I can give you exact.
It can
But I mean,
probably happens on all operating systems to
all
some degree or
operating,
other.
I
Yeah.
think
It's
Theo
just-
was bug fixing this on Linux, which he is running it on. But it's got to do with I/O saving. Like it needs to save many files into disk, and it prioritizes one chunk over another. And if the chunk that is being written to disk at the same time is being accessed, it corrupts it. So it reads the old chunk instead of reading.
Is that something about multiple threads?
Yeah, it's concurrency
yeah.
issue.
Concurrence issue. Yeah.
Someone asked if the glass above this whole thing was necessary.
What, the roof?
Yes.
Which glass? You mean the thing we put here?
In the sky?
Yeah, the whole
in
glass
the
ceiling.
sky. Oh yeah, that's just to stop it from snowing and looking ugly.
Okay.
No, there was also there was snow that was falling in the peripherals, and it could mess with the LCG logo.
Yeah, so we just put a roof on so it looked nicer as well. And obviously the blocks over the top of the ice are to stop light updates.
Yeah, I mean we had many problems, many. Lord has like a video where he uses a what is called cake to sort XP, and then we went into the sky and built our device, and the device stopped working. And we're like, what the hell is going on? And we looked into it, and it was like apparently cake that random ticks and messes with the whole machine. And then we fixed the cake. So we were like, okay, it still doesn't work. And apparently when you update the water with blocks, when you're pushing blocks into water, then you're also random ticking only when it's been updated. So then it also broke the machine. And we spent like, I don't know, 3 days trying to understand the Pigman AI when the problem was actually the water and the cake. So we've been like running around in the goose chasing ghosts.
Isn't there still water here that gets pushed by pistons?
No, we
Or
lowered
that gets updated by pistons?
we
Yeah,
lowered
but
the
that
water.
doesn't. No, the water that was causing a problem was actually the water up here in the pigment killing chamber.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you put the water 1 block above, it's being pushed with the slime and such.
Yeah, the blocks get pushed over it, and that gives it a block update, and then for 5 game ticks, it random ticks.
Dang.
Yeah, it's super dumb.
And why is that a problem down here? Where
Because
there's
these
also
chunks
water?
are already random tickable.
Oh, I
items
see.
and
You
stuff.
just
Yeah, you can't go above 1 sub chunk that random ticks.
and water getting random tick doesn't call the world RNG, right?
No.
Maybe
Well,
it does.
If it doesn't,
Or at least it doesn't scramble the.
Oh no! It doesn't call the world random because it only happens when it's flowing and it's attempting to find a new source.
Yeah.
But it makes the chunk eligible for LCG calls. So it does an additional 3 random calls. And it's
3 not random calls, 3 random ticks.
Random ticks, yeah, 3 random ticks and 3 calls to the LCG. And given that you're locking the LCG loop to the exact 8,192, you go above with 3, and everything's scrubbed.
Is there a reason why this golem is so far away from the portal?
No reason at all. He was supposed to be closer, but because we wanted to drag the XP, I think we crashed the server more because of the XP than anything else on the server. Like even the fast conveyors, the amount of like armor stands in this machine, the cactus, the RNG machine, in the distance, everything, and the XP balls were the source of our like bane of this entire contraption.
Not even the EMP.
No, well, the
that
EMP
was
we run that.
Can someone say what EMP is, by the way?
Oh, fluorescent EMP. Okay.
EMP is electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah.
It's basically what comes after a nuclear device.
Oh,
no,
you don't need a nuclear question, by the way.
for it.
Yeah, what is it, Earth?
Wouldn't it have been like wouldn't it have been like less blocks to place and like more lag friendly to just use RNG wireless redstone?
No,
detector
you say
is
this, but have you seen
the detector's big, but the transmitter's tiny.
But the transmitter gets activated once, and it's just a brick of concrete.
Sure, but I don't know.
The detector is very big and very laggy.
Yeah, this is like not laggy at all. The detector.
Also, when
the only
you
active
want
component
to,
of this is.
Yeah, I see. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, and the dispensers calls world random when you're actually trying to stabilize the world random, which is not possible.
Is this tile tick limit per dimension, or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
per
for the whole
dimension.
world?
I believe it. Yeah, it's per dimension,
Yes, per dimension.
and it's 2 to the 16.
So if that happens in the overworld, it wouldn't disrupt anything in the end, for example.
No.
Yeah.
But
You're
it
safe.
does delay all tile.
Your flying
ticks
machine's
twice.
safe.
Yes, but Psycraft apparently had problems with actually had problems with the tile tick limit on their server. Although
no,
because they
this
built
was
it.
only a rumor.
Yeah, although I had the idea the other day, like something else that could be causing it.
Yeah.
And that's like since you have probably so many tile ticks build up over time, you could have the tile tick ID overflow.
Oh.
And then that would reverse the tile tick
How
order.
long is that ID?
It's just int 32-bit.
It's the same as with the entity ID, where we always have problems after 3 weeks of running this.
Are you saying that could actually cause all kinds of funky behavior?
Yes, if you rely on tile tick update order.
Oof.
Ooh, that's bad.
GG.
Yeah, so like if you're thinking about on Prototech they have they have the lightning farm which spawns in, let's do a bit of maths, spawns in 1 horse and that gets multiplied up to 8. So that's
Hey,
8.
hey, don't speak of the formidable.
Oh, now you're talking about the
Yeah, we're
entity
talking about,
ID.
yes, we're talking about
Okay,
entity
but
IDs.
how
so
about the tile tick ID? Is that per world or per dimension?
that's per dimension. So, but if you have a quarry running for a relatively long period of time, or relatively short period of time, that you're going to have on average more than 8 tile ticks per tick, right?
Way more,
Okay.
Yeah,
easily.
and if Prototech can go over the entity ID limit, which is also 32-bit, with only 8 entities per tick, surely SciCraft could go over the tile tick limit with having quarries and stuff running.
Oh yeah.
With
They have this running for weeks, right?
yeah. So
that's also possible.
that's my idea I had the other day on what might be
Yeah, and
breaking SciCraft.
after 3 weeks, the entity ID overflows.
Can I just point out that right now Pingu has built his awesome 3 or 4-way? Is it 6-way?
Okay.
It's a scaffolding block. This is 1.12 scaffolding. You can build one of these and just fly anywhere in your flying machine without using Elytra, and then build on your device, and then you can just move to the left. What is it?
No need for scaffolding.
Yeah. Oh.
Where are you?
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, I see.
You can move around, and then you build your device, and then.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's really nice.
Can it go in all? Oh, it can go in all directions. That's really cool.
Or PP.
All right, guys, I need to go and
Can it
have
go
dinner.
up and down?
I'll make it 6 directions.
Is there a world download for this flying machine somewhere?
Oh, no, just take a schematic
Pirate.
of it, dude. Easy pirate it now.
Fast.
I don't have any mods right now.
Oh my god, stop vanilla.
Pingu's working on 6-way. Oh my god. Where's the minecart? Where is the minecart going?
Probably just stands on it, YOLO.
YOLO? Oh, okay.
Yeah, YOLO, stand on it.
Then someone needs to fix piston clipping.
Nah.
It's a shame Rock isn't here. We should have suggested fixing piston clipping.
I'm just taking screenshots of this. It's small enough for that.
Oh my god.
Alright. I'm gonna go.
It was nice to have you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
if you
thing is
guys want
just
to drop out,
insane.
there's like everything.
So,
is-
what happens if the tile tick ID overflows? What kind of behavior would that cause?
That's actually some good question there.
Well,
Where's Earth? Where is he?
Earth just went
Oh
for
my
dinner.
god, did you just disappear?
He
Did
said
you
it was-
just drop a line and just go away?
So from what immediately becomes obvious is it would revert, and services it would reverse your tactics of process.
Oh, so everything that depends on
So
the
could
update
you make
order
a
would-
flying machine, but after a little while turns around? By a little while, I mean a few weeks. It just turns around.
Imagine you're like the guy who flies the flying machine to the end of the world, and then it just randomly turns around.
Oh man!
Oh, that was me. No.
Well,
Never get to build your map.
that would be actually really useful because I am actually, but it would be enough to just stop a flying machine for me after a certain amount of time. But it must be on a precise block.
You could
yeah, that would be really bad. You wouldn't be able to have anything else running on the server.
or you could have a ton of other things running on the server and just know exactly.
Spectating these Vex. Both weird.
Look at these griefers tearing down these snow blocks.
I've actually never played around with the Vex ever. I have
Wolo
no
Wolo guy.
information about them.
I've never actually encountered one in survival yet.
I
Me
don't
neither.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
but have you
even
ever
been
looked
in a
for
mansion.
mention?
No, of course not.
Yeah,
It's
see.
boring. I can't farm anything there. Why would I go there?
I went
Yeah.
once to a mansion that was on a server, and everything was cleared out. That was it.
Wow. Amazing.
Why would someone clear that out? Those are very...
I think they captured them and put them somewhere.
Well, guys, thank you for inviting us all out. It's been a real pleasure looking into all this stuff. Such insanity.
No worries, man.
If you guys have any questions, we expect that all of these servers that we have invited will build one of these devices. It is absolute mandatory that you've been here and been shown the tutorial of this device. We expect you all to build this without question and doubt. And if you have any questions, redirect them to Earth Computer. He even said it. He's going to make a manual. Earth is the official guy to ask now. He's the tutorial guy.
He's not even
I
here
know,
anymore.
right?
Good way to dump all.
And don't forget to link the duck Discord for
yeah.
any question.
Yes, duck Discord for questions.
Well, they basically have this RNG grid, right? That would totally be helpful.
Yes, it's their
Book Dupe
RNG
guy.
grid we're actually running. So.
He has many names.
Oh yeah, and BookTube as well. Doug, people, best friends, Doug. They will help you with BookTube even.
Who did that joke?
That wasn't a joke. Earth literally put it.
Earth put the DMZ in the video description. Yeah.
No, then he changed it to Doug.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone went there.
Back. What I miss?
I don't know.
You missed that Earth put Doug as the person to ask questions.
Oh, they even made a channel for it. Sending everyone to Earth. There's a chunk duplication channel on Duct. With one message sending everyone to Earth. Great.
The first and official server that supports booktubing.
Yeah. The most book duping server.
But Xerox, are you guys going to build this new and improved weather machine?
It shouldn't be too hard.
Never touch a running system.
No, we gotta build the. Remember, we gotta build a new lightning farm, so we can.
Oh, by the way,
use
for a
this.
new lightning farm, you don't need a perimeter.
We don't really have a
We
perimeter.
don't have.
You don't need a perimeter for at all. Like you don't need to remove any lava or anything.
Yeah, I know.
With what we just showed.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
So
we don't have the lava for the weather manipulation. We have the lava for the lightning strikes.
Yeah, but you needed to remove all of the lava, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to remove any that was causing problems.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that.
Why
What?
not?
What do we have to do?
What we showed here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why does moving a snow block in the end advance the RNG?
It changes the number of sub chunks that get random.
Should we go there and I can explain it quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Probably
Was
it's
there
easier.
your odd thing?
Yeah. I guess
Crunch,
I'll
crunch.
try to make a short explanation.
Captain Crunch in the house.
What's going on in the end is that there is. Okay, let me just come to the farm. Takes a little while to get there. Oh my god. Someone should have put a command block to teleport there.
You've already got the weird gateway. Just use that.
There we go. Sorry, I didn't catch. Who was the person that asked the question?
Engineer, right?
Oh, sorry. Oh man, so many.
The person right in front of you.
Engine. So what's going on is that the X loop, just as we explained before, there's a tape that runs through all of these chunks. In each chunk, there is 3 locations that random tick. So the game checks for the LCG loop and gets a number, and it determines that this is going to be the row that the random tick should happen in this particular sub chunk. Then it goes to the next sub chunk, and then it determines a next X value, and so on and so on. In each chunk, it does 3 random calls. So it does 3. That's why you actually set the what's called /game random tick to 3. In vanilla survival, it's always 3. So it does 3 random calls and it gets 3 X values from the LCG, and then it goes into next chunk and so on. And if you look at the LCG values. They repeat every 32, and every time you request numbers, after 32 numbers, it starts repeating the first number again. I'm not sure if that is clear.
That's only
That
for the
makes
exposition.
Yeah.
So for the exposition, there's only it like repeats after 32 calls.
Yeah. So if you manage to make a device where whenever it goes through all the sub chunks where the random calls happen, and you're back to the chunk that you're back in, and you're in the same position that you were before, you will basically get the same number of random calls in the same position over and over. So you go through the whole loop and you're back to the same location. If you're off by just one chunk, or you remove one chunk or add one chunk, then your loop will be scrambled, because what will happen in this chunk will actually happen in the previous chunk. And then it's like you're taking the tape and rolling it backwards. You're taking like the film and looking at the previous picture all the time. But if you make the LCG loop perfectly in sync, then you will see the same picture show up over and over and over. And the same picture is basically what is happening here. You're seeing the same RNG calls over and over in the same subchunk, because the film is perfectly in sync with the LCG, what it's called. It's like watching a film, and the slide opens and you watch the same picture over and over. If the pictures are just slightly too fast or slightly too slow, then you're pretty much going through the tape and seeing the next picture in the loop.
So that because the number of chunks is the same as the number of cycles, it's always back to the beginning at the start.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ah. Exactly.
No, not. We don't have a ragu here. They're starting to. Don't do puns. You will summon ragu.
Okay, what was that? Why don't we need to remove the lava?
Oh, so
Or
you had
is
to remove
the
the
other...
you had to remove the lava because of the chunk the lightning was going to happen in.
Yeah.
And before that, there were chunks of lava, and if that lava got random ticked, it would advance world random.
Yeah.
So
What if I told you?
So if we move away the snow block, does this chunk does the sub chunk not get random tick, causing it to scroll?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So
Yeah,
what
exactly.
what if I told you that you can control the order that the chunks get processed for that, and therefore make the lightning happen in the first chunk?
Does redstone
but that would be
snow blocks?
The first
would be
chunk.
very far away from the
Yeah.
player.
No, we can make that chunk right next to the
wanted to
player.
have the lightning right.
No, I can move that chunk next to a player. That's why we do. That's what the minecart ride does.
And then
So
inside the device.
I see.
The player chunk map loading into it is XZ based. Everyone was right about that. But getting removed from it and stuff is actually first in, first out. So if you start over here,
Which data structure does it use? Is it just a list?
Yeah, it's an array.
yeah, it's
An
an array.
array.
So yeah, you if you start...
Ragu just joined.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Ragu.
You summoned Ragu! No! I told you, no puns.
Okay, so just by moving around, it will shift the location. I
Yeah,
guess that's why we sometimes get the lightning on the wrong chunk.
Yeah, because you have to like you'd have to have like no one on the server, and then relog to have it always be in the right chunk.
Wait.
Yeah.
So,
No.
wait. I think someone says he's not actually here. I think
Sometimes
someone did a command block. Oh,
sometimes-
big player.
Sometimes we get the lightning moved over by one chunk, which is weird.
Oh, and
when we move the player over a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
question,
If you like move the player over like half a block, then we can move it to the next chunk.
That is going to be because it's crossing a chunk border then.
Yeah,
But-
there is
but
actually a
we-
carpet rule. If you
We're
guys want
actually
to see
not
the
we're
indexing.
not crossing a chunk border.
I don't know.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I see that hang on. Let's see. F3G. I've noticed that the snow block's in the same subchunk as the redstone ore. Does redstone ore not do the same thing as snow blocks?
Redstone ore random ticks, but it's only in the same subchunk as redstone ore when the machine is advancing.
It's only the little redstone ore, right?
Yeah. So when the machine's advanced,
wait.
and then once the machine's finished advancing, it pushes the snow block out of the redstone ore subchunk and into a free subchunk, as it were. Or is it the other way around? Either way. Wait, F3.
I see now. We move. Oh, the snow block gets moved into a different subchunk now. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so when it activates, it moves the snow block from this subchunk into another one. And in this subchunk was already random ticking, so we lose one random ticking subchunk, which causes the LCG to sort of stay put wherever it happens to be. We don't actually know. I didn't actually bother making the detector work out where in the loop it was. I didn't work that out because I didn't care. Because
so you
as
have
long as I
this
can fix the
set up, but
LCG,
it
I can
doesn't
make
really
my
do
farm
anything.
around that. But basically, I just YOLO'd it.
So this detector here doesn't really do anything. It just
The detector detects a position in the LCG. It has to. You have to actually find a set of locations that will work.
Yeah, I mean, if you build your farms in specific locations and then you come back into your end and everything is scrambled, you need to find the correct phase in that loop because you don't know where you are in the loop. You could be in any random location.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Reminds me of the divergence meter thing from Steins Gate.
Oh God.
Oh, you know about
What?
that?
Yeah.
What is the Steins Gate?
It's like a visual novel got adapted into an anime.
It's
years
an
ago.
anime that I watched for a bit.
Steins Gate, they released the anime for around 2011 or so. I want to say 2012. Super long ago.
When do build computer? There is apparently a computerized version of this thing that is going to store the 32 bits and then advance get the correct phase, get the phase that is incorrect, and then advance to the correct phase that Katie wanted to build. And I was like, oh man, this is not even vanilla. Why are we doing this? And he goes like, let's build it. It's three hours until the showcase. Why not? Let's get it done quick.
Yeah, for one in the
Okay,
end.
well.
Yeah, I wanted to build a computer for that because it seems really simple. You've literally just got a piston feed tape or whatever.
Yeah, it is. But the problem is that you have to connect your piston tape to the correct position and stuff.
I guess. I don't know. Either way, it didn't happen because I went and I don't know. I think I went and
Newt, you can join the voice chat. It's in member announcements.
What?
Newt,
Oh,
he's
he's on
wondering.
your stream.
Yeah.
Why are there diamonds blocks randomly here?
I have no idea.
Where? When? Why? What?
It's like somebody tore down the beacon.
Probably. I don't know. Oh, yeah, someone took away the beacon. I don't know
Wait,
why.
what is this, Ordinaries?
Oh Lord.
What is this?
So if we have the player go around in a circle, like you say, how do you say her name? Kayline?
Kaylee.
Kaylee?
Yeah.
So if you had the player go around in the circle on the minecart, would that cause any other problems?
If players going around in a circle on the minecart, not really, no. It would simply change the chunk index, the indexes of specific chunks in the world in the
Oh,
chunk
so
iterator.
that's what that was for. It was to make the chunk the player is in the first to get ticked.
It actually does make that one the first to get ticked. The first to get ticked is the one with the ice tree in it. The one with players in is chunk 9, I think. I'm not sure.
But you can get that chunk to be the first.
Yeah, it's trivial. The player can be... Yeah, you can have... Pretty much you control where the lower chunks are pretty reliably. Controlling where higher chunks are is harder and will require more thinking about, but getting the lower chunk to be in a certain... Getting the lowest few chunks to be in a certain place is really
But
easy.
we're using quite a lot of chunks to actually manipulate the RNG. It would be a lot harder to find a location.
For the lightning farm?
Yeah, for the lightning farm. You
don't you
see
have...
this huge pillar, this huge chunk of lava we put up in the air?
That's not very... Yeah, but that's not very many advances. Lava only advances like 5 times.
I think it advances in random time actually, which is pretty
no,
weird.
it's deterministic based on world random.
Yeah.
It's either like 3 or 5 or 6.
So you're saying we can avoid that by doing this?
If you have an RNG region on your world, which will in the first chunk tick or first chunk process in the random tick section of the game, have a lightning bolt strike and spawn a thing, which you should do. It's 1 in 100,000, I think. So you should have a lot of those in your world.
Yeah, they would be just further away
yeah.
than the one we have.
Yeah, then you just have to move. Then you just have to have the player relog somewhere and then move into the AFK spot in a certain way.
Okay. Don't you just have to go around in a circle like you did there?
Yeah, that's a certain way. Well,
So that only that one chunk stays loaded all the time?
Yeah. Well, actually, lots of them stay loaded. It's about unloading the others more than having things stay loaded. Because
sure. So all that chunk stays loaded, all the others get unloaded at least once.
Yeah, pretty much. You can also
then you
do it.
Have that chunk in the first place of the array, and
and then that gets
really
your
cool.
lightning every time. And you can also, if you wanted to, have the lightning strike the exact same block every time if you want to work that out.
Oh, that'd be nice.
The position it strikes.
We wouldn't need the tunnel of doom, whatever we called it. Or the funnel of doom.
Which RNG is that?
That's the random ticks. That's the random tick LCG. It gets called. I can't remember how many times. Some amount of times to determine where the lightning hits.
So we would have to do such a crazy setup as here for that.
Yeah, you'd have to basically build most of this.
So most of the stuff you have for the ice farm.
You know that the whole thing that you guys built, where the this what is called, you guys manipulated so that the with the lava advances and stuff like that, you could pretty much go into the perimeter and just do 0 effort and find the correct lightning so that it actually spawns in the correct phase.
That would be nice.
I know, but we built that so we could have it a lot closer to spawn.
I guess I don't really mind about distance. If you could build it up a lot easierly or whatever,
well, what you could
then
do
that would be worth it.
Is have your, I don't know, how many, do you have your trading hall or whatever in the overworld? Or your iron farm?
In spawn, yeah.
Oof. Because I was going to say you could, village load or something, the RNG region out at the edge of the world, and then just use wireless redstone to turn it on and off. Don't even need to run an instant line for 100k blocks or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be in the same location.
It's just if you're using village, you have to be careful having your trading hall in the overworld. On Bismuth, I was kept on breaking until I went and killed all the villagers in a spawn.
That'd be really cool if we could get that built up with a little effort.
Oh, Panda is here.
Oh my god!
No. Well,
nice. And Notch is also here. Mumbo Jumbo.
Right,
oh man, Mumbo! We've got 2 Mumbos. Nice.
Oh.
This is the funniest character. Funniest of them all. I have never seen a funnier character. Look at this character over here. Look at this character. Nessie showed this to me. Look at this character.
Which character? Gay?
Look at the skin. Look at the skin.
Is it just a pedo bear?
It's just a pedo bear skin. What's so?
Looks like a cake on the back.
Oh my god. This must have been
what's so exciting about that?
It's the most edgy kid that just done this old school meme. What the names their character gay and puts pedo bear on it. I don't know, it's just fun and funny. Come on guys, what the hell is this?
Because even if we found a location that's pretty far out, it'd be worth making a rail system or something to transport mobs back.
Well, the location doesn't matter. What matters is the RNG grid. Where the lightning strikes, you can control. So you can transport mobs. you could literally have the lightning strike in the center of your spawn chunks.
Yeah, that was an
Like,
option. Okay.
Like if I wanted, I could go on Proto, build an RNG grid, and make so no one could log in because spawn would be constantly getting hit by lightning strikes.
Oh my gosh.
Two for April Fools.
Overcomplicated way to trolls to be a troll. Going through all that effort just to make it so the lightning constantly strikes so no one can log in.
You
Yeah,
know what would be the OP thing?
But you
If
can't have it that it's thunders all the time, so at some
you
point
can't.
players
You can have it
log in.
most of the
Wait,
time.
can you make a player detector and determine where a player is, then influence the RNG so it always hits where the player is standing?
Ooh,
Is this fake Nessie?
That's probably not possible.
Wait, is this fake Nessie or is it real Nessie?
Probably fake Nessie. Nessie,
Of course it's
as I
fake.
recall, Nessie, as I recall, called RNG gay and then left.
Well, you could find a location for every single chunk in the array.
Yeah, that's
that
not
would
a
be too
problem.
complicated.
That's not a problem. The main problem is actually detecting the player chunk map. That's really hard to detect from in-game.
It'd probably be better to just put your whole spawn open fence gate, so as soon as they log in, they just fall.
Well,
Yeah.
you,
Go remove
you
my zero.
can see where the lightning strikes, so that would give you the player chunk map.
That's true. Didn't think about that.
Lightning Farm version 2. Here it comes.
Lightning
But
Farm
yeah,
version- is Lightning Farm version 2
would
where we're
be-
just making a constantly strike players you don't like.
The problem with the version 2 is then Ray would just AFK 2 of those and totally.
I would not. I
that's
promise you.
possible.
I would get someone else to AFK for me.
Yeah, we need one that's more efficient than the one we have, where the mobs die faster.
Yeah.
The mobs dying isn't really much of an issue.
Oh, it is.
Well, XP is his worst thing.
Is that like I don't know how fast can you even make a lightning bolt? Like, how many next in 100,000 equals 0 can you get within 200-ish chunks? Not many. I'm guessing you're probably getting you can maybe get like 3 tops.
3 what?
3
we actually slowed the machine down, so it does only spawn a lightning strike every second game tick, because every game tick would just overwhelm the server.
I mean,
Really?
Really?
Who's messing around with
Wow.
the 9 blocks?
What the hell?
Well, I mean, here
Honorees.
we're spawning 1 baby pigman per game tick, but we can make it spawn up to like 20-ish per game tick if we wanted to use a setup, if we like made a full setup, but we only used 1.
Yeah.
I think if we took time to find a better way to kill them, then we could probably run something faster.
Funnel thing really
Killing them is pretty easy. You just drop.
That's what they're doing, but
they have to drop them pretty far because of the jockeys.
So one idea I had was just to have a gas, because the lightning actually clips to the entity that's closest.
But the gas would instantly die.
Yeah, the gas would get cooked super fast.
And the gas doesn't take any damage from lightning and fire.
No, it does.
Not the
It
fire,
does.
but the lightning damaging
lightning
part.
Lightning
Like the part that
is
kills items. You know how
fire
lightning can kill items?
Yeah. You could just cram them.
But that'd be kind of slow, wouldn't it?
They need to be
Cramming. No,
killed by
they're getting
fire.
constantly hit by lightning as well. Remember?
Oh, sure, but okay. We also had a thing where we had to make sure that lightning didn't strike the actual entity, otherwise we wouldn't get a trap horse. But yeah, we could change that.
Oh yeah, we need
you need to move
a
into the
different
player, don't
location
you?
for that. We need a
Question, if we
different
had a multiple
lightning
of
location for
32
that.
Question, would this also
That
kind
would
of work
be
if
that'd
we
be
had a
pretty good
multiple of
though.
32 chunks?
Thing is, we're also
Yeah.
getting like player kills off of it too.
Yeah.
Player kills.
But if you use random tick manip to have them always spawn on the same block, you can make that block be directly next to the player. And then
That would help a lot.
You have the player AFK
That
just
would kill the
mash
player.
left click. it wouldn't kill a player. Player will be fine.
Question: will this also kind of work if we had a multiple of 32 sub chunks?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, the 32 sub-chunks in the end is actually with random ticking. Yeah. You could do it with any number, multiple of 32.
Okay, but just having a second player logged in would immediately break the
random ticks, yeah. Random tick control, yeah.
How was it called?
Random tick LCG.
LCG,
controlling the position where it hits. Yeah. Logging a second player would indeed break
that would be really annoying on a multiplayer server.
Hmm.
So that's not really an option.
Oh man, the funniest thing is like when you're trying to explain everything, it is so much information and you can't cram it into such short amount of time so that it's interesting. It is so much information you have to cram out.
Yeah.
I think we got the most of it, gist of it.
Yeah.
I feel very well educated.
If people need more help, they can just come kind of ask.
Yes, Earth Computer and Kelly tech support.
I mean, sure, I can come on your server and build this.
That's just
This
crazy.
is such a shame that this wasn't built sooner.
Well,
if this was built sooner, it would have done nothing.
It's a classic XCOM thing where he builds something and then only shows off after built a super big farm for it.
I mean, yeah, I know
we sit on information and wait till people do a move.
And then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, here RNG.
I mean, XCOM thought this wasn't possible for ages for some reason. I'm not sure why.
No, everyone said that what is called random ticks is just too unpredictable because back then people were trying to like figure out RNG, and everyone was like, "What is LCG? That's so complicated. We don't barely understand RNG. How do we in the RNG hack?" And then by now everyone is like RNG, yeah. But then we could like pick up a new challenge, and then the LCG was kind of interesting.
It's kind of
Well,
interesting.
you can just use your spectator mode
And
to
they
teleport
completely
people.
messed up the implementation, obviously. Otherwise, it would be almost impossible to use it for something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they chose like literally the worst possible, just such bad parameters for the LCG. They're comedically bad. Like
what? Who's XCOM? What the fuck? Who's this guy? He took my name.
He's the original.
Man, you
So
stole my
OG.
team. You stole your name.
You don't need to change your game mode, Johnny. You just use your spectator mode. Oh, you're in survival?
By the way, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. Question: is there any way you can stop a cave from spawning?
Stop what from
spawning? Do that /C.
Stop a cave from being able to spawn.
XCOM isn't that some DOS games from
Yeah, like
the
can you
90s?
remove blocks or add blocks? Can you remove blocks from a chunk that hasn't been populated yet to prevent caves from generating? Or those not part of population?
that sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting.
If we could stop caves from generating, would we get more diamonds?
Probably not.
Not necessarily, no.
If
Because
anyway,
I think it happens afterwards, right?
Yeah. Anyway, if you want more diamonds, then just go push around huge slabs of stone in the end and repopulate chunks.
Yeah, but
populate, not
populate chunks. Sorry.
But that's also broken in the new versions, right?
Well, yeah, obviously it was too much fun.
Because everyone was doing it.
Yeah, like all these people were doing it.
I only saw like one person doing it.
Yeah,
in
of course.
survival.
Yeah.
Well, not survival. I just saw a showcase of it by some channel that's dead now, apparently.
Yeah, of course, no one ever did it in survival.
Yeah, that's why it needed to be fixed.
Yeah, just like this.
Channel that's dead? Is that Panda or who?
Yeah, it was Panda who showed it, I think.
Oh wait,
I think it was MC.
No, it wasn't Panda.
No,
it wasn't.
Well, that doesn't. Panda did the end stone. I mean, did the end pillars thing.
No, wait.
Oh yes, he did that.
the stone gen was someone mentioned in the comments under Mango's video. I think it was his
Oh,
YouTube name
yeah.
was Trollmeister or something.
Oh yeah.
Had the troll face as a picture. I remember that.
I wonder, why haven't we been doing that sooner? That would be so much fun to go push them.
Because tunnel boring in the overworld is also a lot of fun. Diamonds are not that needed in endgame, or quote unquote endgame, depends on how you define that.
No, I think
You mean end this generation? We're
yeah,
talking
like
about end gen?
yeah, like populating chunks with lots of stone of them in the end to get ores.
You still have to mine that stuff, so it's not.
I mean, you could manipulate to get maximum
better
number of
than-
ore.
Yeah, if you
Oh my gosh.
yeah, but you could do it with like you could probably go faster than a single witch hut at least.
I have a question.
I thought we were
but the
talking
problem
about
is you
diamonds.
still need to generate new chunks and increase your world file, and nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, you can, but the thing is that the ore generation in the end is manipulatable. So if you find like a pattern, you could get the same chunk with the same diamond in the same position to show up, and then you could mine like many chunks from this one particular 20 by 20 area. So you generate one chunk, you get I don't know 600 diamond, and you load the next chunk, get another 600 diamond, and you can do this as many times as you need to get the amount of diamonds.
Yeah,
And
I
then
know,
you
but
get,
you
like,
still need to increase your world file, right?
Yeah,
just
You
chunk
have to do
save
it
state.
anyway to get diamonds.
Another really cool
No.
thing you could do
Don't need to.
is in the overworld in an ice spikes biome to push in snow into a
the ice generation.
close
Yeah,
close
but
to
why
the
would
top of
you
the
do that?
world.
You could just craft a new version.
Yeah, that's why it's not
That's
that
much less
interesting
interesting.
anymore.
Ice quarry.
Because at some point you're gonna upgrade and then you can just craft this stuff.
I mean,
we're not gathering 90 million ice for nothing.
but I mean, I still refuse to believe you're actually going to upgrade on Psycraft. No way.
Not in the next year or so, definitely.
90 million ice? How long do you want to
90.
sit there crafting? Okay,
Crafting,
9 million.
crafting shouldn't.
Crafting, you can do it as fast as you can like get entities into the play.
Yeah, I think there is something called the Control C on Masters mods.
Yeah.
No, we have this fast crafting setup where it just throws you all the items.
Yeah, but you still have to hold down the key.
The Control C, but
Yeah,
isn't Control C completely automatic?
Yeah, in masses, yeah, you literally hold down the key, your client goes to 0 FPS, but you spew items everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I never used that. I always used our crafting system without any of that. Worked fine, just like that.
Is it the one that?
Like just with the crafting book. It was super boring, but.
You mean like you without the what is it called, the carpet client feature?
Yeah.
Control key.
You just have to be really careful that you don't misclick and throw items in there, otherwise the sorting at the bottom doesn't work. But in general, it works. It's like even it could be faster for me.
I really dislike that they didn't go one step further with that UI. You could just have just as well made it so that you could at least control Q and on top of the items, so you could click on the what is called items, and then you could control.
They could have made it so that if you're in your inventory and you just press the hotkey for your offhand, the item you hover over moves into the offhand. No, that doesn't happen as well, right?
Yeah, there's so many UI stuff. Really small stuff.
The worst thing is the villager GUI.
Yeah.
They always have billions of opportunities, and then they like take the most boring route or miss them altogether.
By the way, speaking of villagers, I remember you used to be able to shift click stuff into villagers GUI, and nowadays you can't.
You can shift click some stuff.
Right.
Doesn't that
you
work?
can't in 13 or what?
New ask, will this RNG stuff ever be shown in a video? Because he's interested.
Yeah, we'll have videos on this stuff.
We will try to make it as soon as possible, but
it's a lot to actually put in a video and put all the information in, because what you've got in here is like super skimmy overview.
We mentioned that.
I guess if you cut up into segments.
Yeah,
cover different
I was
parts.
supposed to, yeah, I was supposed to do the what is it called intro, so that there was going to be like a introduction to all this. But then now that we're streaming, it's going to probably be more like me doing the simple stuff. Then Kaylee will do the more complicated stuff, and then Captain will do all the code stuff. So there will be like 3 videos from 3 different people about the same exact subject.
You know how I would do it, maybe? You make a video where you show the contraption working like you did with us today, right?
Yeah.
And then you make a video for this is why the random tick detector works, right? And you just go into the random detector and then you take like basically all the single components, right?
Yeah.
Take a look at one after the other. Maybe.
Yeah, I like
But
that Doc actually. Yeah, like Doc explained it. Like he dumbed things down a little bit so that like people that don't understand complicated things, they could understand it. That's actually really good. I really like that he simplified it for like the normal casual player as well, because like normal people look at this and just go like magic. They're breaking the game. They're using command blocks in survival, but it's so complicated and so deep that it's worth, I guess, to show people that it's also possible.
Why is there an invalid item textured block of emerald on my head?
Because orneries.
Much orneries.
Sometimes we need orneries on our server. He breaks it with command blocks.
Please orneries. No, don't break stuff. Please don't. We're supposed to take a backup of this world after it's.
You should probably tease the video with one of those wonderful Trollolo videos before you put out the more
Oh my god,
stuff.
that's troll. That's
Trollolo videos.
Look at Grum. Such a hacker. Someone tell Grum to stop hacking.
April 1st, right?
Sorry, what?
You still have something for April 1st, right?
No, I don't do any of those. But we were planning on something, but we're not sure if we're ever going to get to it. And I mean, it's there's so many things that have been already shown that it's difficult to find something that is completely revolutionary. We might have done one thing, but not sure.
And you know, for April 1st, you could just like make a video of you playing survival without doing anything special.
Punching trees.
Yeah, everyone is waiting for like what's gonna happen. Nothing happens.
No, just punch trees. Die by a zombie.
We could probably troll, like we could actually make a real troll video where we actually go to survival of some server and then we set the RNG. Nothing works, like crops don't grow and stuff, and people just sit there and scratch their heads.
That'd be great. That would be great.
The tree farm stops like dropping saplings. No saplings from any tree. Like, what is this?
Imagine you play Skyblock.
Do that on a Skyblock server.
Yeah, but you can't really do that. You can only do it that certain blocks don't get ticked, right?
No, Orneries, no. This is Orneries' new command block, apparently.
For stopping trees from dropping saplings, it's easy.
You guys remember Daniel Kutter's hardcore survival series for also April 1st? You guys remember that?
Wait, what?
When?
He made this hardcore survival series. Let me find the video. It's.
Well, what was that about? Maybe I've seen that, but that was probably a long time ago.
Yeah, people were asking him for survival series, and he made finally a survival series, and he's like dies within 4 minutes. And it's like, okay, this is hardcore now. It's over.
I think I've seen that.
I haven't seen it.
Wait, I have the video in a sec.
Who is it that did that one?
No, Daniel Kotas.
Oh, okay.
Can you post the link somewhere? I wish to see it.
But the best thing ever was Myron's audio tutorial.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that was good.
But I can't find that anymore. I think he took that down.
That was an
Yeah,
April Fool's?
It was his 4K special.
Oh, it wasn't April Fool's.
No, it wasn't even.
I still need to make my 6K special one day. It's gonna be my only special. It's gonna be the 6K.
Maybe that's why I didn't. Maybe that's why I didn't find it. I thought it was April Fool's and I was searching for a video made on April 1st.
Yeah, but that was the most ridiculous. Like if you don't understand the context, when I first time saw that video, I was like, "What is this video even about?" And I thought Myron is some kook that's doing weird videos. I just clicked away. What the hell is this?
That was just so hilarious.
Myra. I didn't know Myra's audio could get even worse than what it already is.
I think he's doing that on purpose, so.
Yeah.
Making his audio terrible.
Yeah, he gets so many comments on his audio. He needs to get a better microphone or whatever it is.
It's almost like a brand at this point.
Yeah.
Someone's commented that his sound card possibly is bad.
Oh, by the way, you guys want to see the coolest cannon that has ever been shown?
Oh god, not that thing.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh god.
Let's go.
There's a 95% chance that this is going to crash.
Is it
No,
30
Richie
million
Machine.
blocks
Not
under
that one.
Ender
I'm
cannon?
talking about Richie Machine's new.
Oh, that one. Not
Yeah.
the
Richie
Ender
Machine.
cannon.
We have the permission.
Of course.
All right, let's go.
We have been granted permission. Let me just set up the world in the other server.
The best
Oh,
thing is
I
like
see.
with Daniel is he does his 4K special. Very next video is like his 50K special.
Scott, don't forget command blocks to enable.
This will take a little while. I will try to take your world and put it up on the on the other server, or should I put it up on this server? Did this one have 3 gigs RAM? Oh, we don't need 3 gigs. We just need 2.
So guys are wondering what's going on in chat. This is just, it's like the RNG manipulation, but they're applying it to random ticks. And it's extremely complicated. And
No, it's not complicated.
The guy said they're going to put videos out about it.
I could figure this stuff out. This is
Complicated? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is also obvious how it
Yeah,
works.
Captain Brute Force took everything here in this entire world and brute forced it, okay? He brute forced all of this, the entire contraption, the decoration, everything on his GPU.
Brute force
Oh
everything.
my god.
Yeah.
How long did he run that on his GPU?
Not very long.
I mean,
What GPU do you have?
He has a 1070.
still, was he testing every world seed or every
Oh no,
what?
that what's it? No. The way you do it is you find the RNG seed you want, and then
Yeah.
from the trivial to generate the world with that as the spawn mansion region, which is what we did here.
I asked when I was like, was it like World RNG? I was thinking like, did he go through every possible feed? I thought there were so many you couldn't.
Yeah, there's
do that
2
in
to
a
48,
single
but you
time.
don't have to.
Only 48 bits.
Yeah, but you only have to generate.
Just
48
takes like a few hours.
Yeah, you go through all the world RNGs,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you generate a world.
Sky helped. Oh my god, we didn't even mention
I
that.
also did the same thing, but
Oh, yeah.
only double checking what Vortex did.
Yeah, we totally forgot to mention you, Sky. Sorry.
Oh, it's just 48 bits. It's not 64.
Yeah, it's 48.
No, because Java random only use 48 bits.
Yeah, it masks the 48 bits before returning values.
Oh right, I remember. I've seen
For
that.
the
before.
generation, It's it's bad 64, PRNG. But It's the worst PRNG. Should be banned.
Yes, ban Java. Go play Bedrock.
No, don't tell me, report me, please. Just like. Where is the server?
Poor Zeg.
Hello. My voice is kind of bad right now because I'm kind of sick, but
Hello.
Yo.
Who is this?
Zeg.
PC, one prototype.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Blocky. I thought this was Blocky. Sorry.
That voice isn't anything like Blocky.
It sounds almost like Block. Come on.
Hot drinks.
How could you
Really
make that
get
mistake?
to go in.
Okay,
He's
never
like-
mind. I can see how you could. I see how you could make that mistake.
Enemy, how have you been for the last 4 years?
Last 4 years pretty good. This week not so well.
Yeah, same.
Blocky's voice is lighter than Zag's.
Really nice to hear from you. Watched your recent videos as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did what I could, but you know how those work. They just
Oh man,
die off.
Ornery's. This is Ornery's new pet command block. He uses it. Man, why would you do this to me, Ornery's?
Oh, someone actually removed the glass above the trees.
Glass above the trees?
Oh, the guys had some examples of trees growing down here, but they had glass on top the entire time.
What?
A question: are command blocks ticked or no?
We have some weird issues with command blocks, but we don't know what the hell that is. They don't random tick; they use tile ticks, but they do something weird that breaks stuff in this setup if you have more than one repeating command block active or something. I don't fully understand. Don't think anyone does. Either way, command block's not survival. Don't care.
I just got permission that we can use Blocky's Mega Iron Farm to RNG it.
Oh yeah, he asked if it was possible to RNG on the Supremacy, and I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not sure how fast that would be, or if it would even run.
I've almost set up the server.
That's not good enough.
Okay, let's swap server.
Uh-oh. Johnny found how to do entangled
The same
entities.
IP as earlier?
Yep.
Was that an 8.8?
Yep, at the end of it. Wait, why doesn't it work?
Zag, I have now a desire to Photoshop your profile picture on a zigzagoon.
Go for it.
Okay,
It
maybe I
says
didn't.
connection refused.
I think it's
Yeah.
still restarting.
Not whitelisted.
Ah, now it works.
Not whitelisted.
How
Not
do we disable
whitelisted.
whitelist?
Oh, whitelist off. Just do whitelist off.
There we go. Now everyone can join. This is Richie Machine's machine, so I'm just gonna be quiet. He can show it off.
Can you give me OP?
There we go.
So where's the cannon?
0-0.
So I guess we should just follow you. I guess we can all go to 0-0. You guys probably.
Oh, this is an overworld.
Is that another Ender Pearl cannon?
Yeah. It's the most advanced.
How far does it take you?
It's not
Okay,
the
but
question. I'll just be quiet.
The music
Wait.
bot cannot join the channel.
Is this aimable?
Yeah,
This is
that's the
beautiful.
entire idea.
Oh wow.
I love all the rails.
Platypus is asking for the link. Doesn't he have the link for Monkey?
Yeah, it's platypus, dude. What do you think?
Oh my god. Platypus, you should have the link to Monkey's Discord.
Platypus, stop lazy, go dig.
Yeah, this cannon is the craziest thing I've seen in such a long time. Rich Machine just goes like, "Here, this is a cool cannon. You should check it out." I'm like, "What the hell is this? It's the coolest thing ever. Look at this."
Yeah. What about chunk loading?
Oh, chunk loading. That's
Don't know when the autosave happens on the command block.
oh yeah, that weird command block thing.
Why are there so many parallel rail lines here?
Magic.
I believe it's got something to do with a decoder.
I think I'm your first subscriber though. Wait, Marina.
Subscriber?
Yeah. I think you have two now, but I was the first, definitely.
Does this thing can this thing actually take you to different locations depending
Every
on
location
how...
in the range of 10k.
Ooh.
Forget about your piston bolts. Rip them out. They're completely
Okay,
useless now.
I quickly show how it works. Everyone can make a shoot. It's a selector here. The locations with the buttons. Wait a second and push the second button here. Program reload in the cannon. They are for the information travel. You have to wait for the autosave.
Oh, this is actually not Pearl Cannon. This is Pearl Cannon. This is Rich Machine's Pearl Cannon.
Yeah, then flex this lever.
Let me just change the title.
How many million blocks does
When
this
this
take?
chunk loading, also the W means chunk loading works. Then you can shoot up the ender pearl and wait a few seconds, don't work. Position.
Maybe I should stand here. Can you guys fire it one more time?
Oh yeah, the chunk loading's broken. Yeah, you need to have someone stand to fix it.
Yeah, I think it's because we were moving around and then unloading those chunks.
We don't have to walking around.
So shut the pearl like a diagonal.
And a specific angle.
Yeah,
Here I'm at minus x minus k and 8k too.
It's so sad that you can't just go into unloaded chunks with that.
Oh, that's a good question.
Cold
We haven't
loading.
published it yet, but you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, but we're gonna
my gosh.
show that. Yeah, it's just kind of unreliable in vanilla. It still works,
Oh my
just not
gosh.
always.
Can this get you to the world border?
No, because there's a hard limit on the length of the ray trace. 200 blocks. All ray traces in Minecraft end after exactly 200 blocks. Super sad, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you could compress enough TNT and go to world border in one tick.
Who was inside of it? He was hoping to get launched, I guess.
Wait, why doesn't the title edit? That's fantastic. I changed the title of the stream, but I can't get it to work. Okay, thanks, Kai. Yeah, this is, I don't know, this is like one of those ideas that we just thought of recently. And Retro Machine just today just pings me and goes like, oh, by the way, this is a 360-degree cannon. Like, oh my God, we just thought of this idea. He already made it. And he just pings me with this device. I'm like, oh my God, this is actually working. Some insane contraption.
Now I want to see one that fires. I want to see one that fires TNT at enemy.
So, what was the range of this again?
Straight up, you can 10k. Diagonally, it's less because there you can have the high amount in the straight shot. There you have a 4.8k range on both axes.
Now, this is very interesting. On Almango's Patreon server, we've been talking about doing a cannon to the, but just to the quarry, the Nether quarry. Something like this would be even better. I mean, infinitely better.
Yeah, the one sad part about this machine is that it doesn't use duped TNT. That's one bad thing about it. You have to collect a lot of sand for it. But I mean, if it's not a busy cannon, it probably is like good enough. But I mean, there's also ways to also use compressed TNT using TNT dupers. But this is like this design with just attaching TNT dupers to it is just. I mean, I'm astonished by the simplicity of this. It's a bit complicated to decode it and give it like every single angle, but I mean, this part could be vastly simpler if it doesn't need to have that ultra granularity.
Right.
With these observers in the far back.
Yeah, the one sad thing about Pearl Cannon tech is like you can't just have 10 TNT. You have to have like something like above 200 TNT to start getting somewhere. That's one sad part about it. I really dislike that.
Aren't TNT minecarts more powerful?
Also random.
Yeah.
Oh, they're random.
And I think it's entity RNG, so you can't
Yeah,
really do
also
much
it's
about that.
really complicated to manipulate. They control them to explode them in the same time. Really, really
Okay.
difficult. They just fly everywhere.
I have a question. What triggers these observers in the far back of this humongous rail line?
Rail line. Observer.
John, what do you mean by the what it can be possible?
Can't your RNG manipulate withers so that they all shoot a skull into the same block?
Oh my
At the same time.
God.
At the same time, all of them. I've heard that there's.
Wait a second. Can you RNG aim of skeletons?
Nah, it's. There have been theories that one client can RNG manipulate just to make a wither not shoot from the main head or something. It was something along those lines. But even then, it's enough for something in the world to just go sideways, and you lose the RNG, and then you have to start cracking it. And then during that time, the wither can just blow up the whole machine. is highly unstable. The whole wither idea would have been possible if they just removed this one acceleration thing that they do. They do something like accelerate, and you can't fix that. There is no way to actually change the acceleration, and because of that, it's completely uncontrollable. That's completely, but it's like not worth it anymore. Not pragmatic.
Oh. Random takes were that too.
Oh, you couldn't see the TNT when it was moving. It's really cool. I really like this design. The one complaint we had was the chunk loading using the old school wires. Could easily just change them.
Uses 2 in your cannon or not? Your cannon. You use the same instant wire.
Yeah. But using this wire have taught us that never load chunks with this type. You should use the 0x wires, the top wires. You were the one that invented this wire, right? The 0x?
I invented what?
This wire. I'm building it right here.
Let me TP to you. Oh, this wire. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, 0x invented this wire. This is so-called 0x wire by now. I think Earth got so much flame for it.
Why did Earth get flame for it? Yeah.
He called it 0x wire in his video in the what is it called, Redstone update order, and he got so much flack for calling it 0x wire.
Why?
Because it's like one of the first instant wires that was ever invented, like back in 2011 and whatnot. Like everyone knows about it, and then he starts calling it 0x wire because he's like new to the community or whatever, and he gets so many hate comments.
That was one of the first ones?
Yeah, this is the very first instant wire tech that was like in, I don't know who showed it. It was like in one of the videos of some really old techie guy, back Zip Crowdy videos, like back in the Stone Age. This is like the absolute first instant wire that was.
Stone Age.
I think before this, there was like something like this, where something like this instead. People use this tech because there was no redstone blocks, but people could use torches, and then they put like a torch here.
I think with the torch needs to be in the
That's a
block.
burn and
Those
block
will just get
XCOM.
burned out.
There. Something I don't remember. It was
Put it
maybe
on
it
the
was
bottom.
here. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah. This was like the old school instant wires, like before, like in the Stone Age, and then the redstone block came, and then obviously that replaced the torch at the bottom. Like this is like the old school, ultra old school.
Well, I guess so. I didn't really pay much attention to instant wire.
No one does. No one knows about this stuff. This is like the most old tech, forgotten tech. Apparently, this is also the best instant wire to load chunks, and everyone uses this one. And it keeps breaking all the time, and no one thinks that like this old school stuff is actually better. It's crazy. People like this game is so old. People forget stuff, and it gets reinvented. Imagine that. Old lost knowledge. Let's see if it actually works.
I'm gonna head off, guys. It's been a real pleasure looking at all this crazy stuff. Hopefully we
It was
can.
nice having you here.
Yeah, hopefully we can
The
try to
beginner,
implement
we
some of
get
the stuff into survival.
this stuff.
Alright, see you, Ray.
See
See ya.
you guys later.
Bye.
Hey.
I'll stop the stream as well.
Yeah, guys, that was pretty cool. We were invited by Monkey Discord. They're called Monkeys. A bunch of technical players that all work towards some really technical stuff. And they were showing RNG manipulation to do with random ticks. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Thanks everyone who has was following during that time. Sorry I wasn't reading the chat, or I was reading the chat, but I wasn't answering to what you guys were saying because I didn't want to interrupt the guys. But yeah, it was a lot cool. Coming across a lot of different stuff. With the random ticks, you can see that they were able to get like the snow, the ice to random tick whenever they wanted to. And like the cactuses could random tick, and they got the portal farms to random tick as well, which was pretty cool. Definitely something we could build up on the Protect server. Definitely got the resources to build it up. And got the manpower. Just got the end of the chat modding for cool. Yeah, we hopped into 3 different worlds and looked at 3 different things. The last thing was TNT can. I guess it wasn't really random ticked. But yeah, that was some pretty crazy stuff. Some of the stuff even went over my head, like the way they took the code, take the different bits, and recompiled them. It looks like Puffer's working on some stuff. The guys are working on some tree farms and some iron farms as well. But wow, yeah, that was quite the showcase. All the different stuff they showed there. So I was really glad that they invited us to check it out. Really glad that you guys could see it too. They said it was okay for me to stream it, which is awesome. A lot of people had some really crazy impressions of what was going on. That was cool. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Let me hop back into the Protect Discord. Yeah, thank you, New PETA, for the follow, as well as Mad Dog. Really appreciate it. I will be streaming tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Johnny.
Hello.
I'm just finishing my stream right now. We were checking out the random tick manipulation. So that was really cool to see that. And before that, we were working on building up the tunnel bores on the Protect server, which was cool. We got some pretty good progress done there. Let's find somebody that's playing some survival. Wow, there's a lot of people playing modded at this time. Who should we raid? Oh, there's actually a lot of people online. A lot of people stream at this time of the day. That's pretty crazy. People from all around the world too. Yeah, usually I'm so used to when time I stream, it's like there's not this many people online streaming. Pretty crazy. Let's see what else we got here. There's a lot of people streaming. What was Cub Fan streaming? Yeah, we can raid Drath. He always comes by and raids me. Let's give him a nice raid. He's doing some amazing building. What do you say? Day 1. Ooh, looks like he's playing some SMP. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, hopefully I'll be streaming at 9 p.m. Let's go ahead and raid Drath. When you guys rate him, spam his chat up with this message. Rated. He's a amazing builder. Pretty awesome to see that. Let's go ahead and I'll see all you guys over at Draft's channel. And give him a follow if you can. It's a pretty cool guy. Really chill. Really nice. I'll see all you guys over there. You guys have been great. Been a lot of fun. I'll see you guys at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you guys can make it that time tonight. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.